CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Someone said to me the other day, "You know, E.G., you talk a lot about imagination." At first I thought he might be right, but the more I thought about it, the more it seemed to me he was wrong. As far as I can see, there isn't a more powerful force in the world than imagination. After all, I made a career with mine, in films, TV, on the stage, imagining myself to be all sorts of characters. And you, well, you derive much pleasure from yours when you become the hero or heroine of the stories I bring you. As tonight, each woman will become Dora, and each man, Charles Daring, caught up in circumstances which, well, listen.
That clock.
What, Dora? What?
Oh, that clock, Charlie. It's going to drive me up the wall.
Oh, come on now. It's only a clock. Grandfather clock.
It never stops, day and night. It goes on and on like his heart. He said, your Uncle Jonas said that its beat was like his own heart. Steady, solid, never stopping. Charlie, we've got to get out of here. We've got to leave this awful place.
I know, but where can we go, Dora? Where? We're trapped.
Our mystery drama, The Telltale Heart, was especially adapted from the Edgar Allan Poe classic for the Mystery Theater by George Lothar and stars Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. I'll be back shortly with Act One. As you know, I've always had an intense interest in diaries, the day-to-day journals of those who, for one reason or another, recorded the events of their daily lives. This strange tale I bring you now is remarkable not only for the horror it records, but also because it was written by a patient in a state asylum for the criminal insane. A man named Charles Daring, who on a day not long ago wrote...
True. I am nervous. I've always been nervous, but why do they say I am mad? My sick nerves had sharpened my senses. Not destroyed them or dulled them. Why, take my sense of hearing. Acute. My ears have all sharp. So, nervous, yes. Mad, no. Judge for yourself. Listen to how calmly I can tell you the whole story of what happened. Beginning with the day I arrived at Uncle Jonas's farm with my dear wife, Dora, and my daughter, Ruth. Well, we're here. I didn't think the old bus would make it.
Charlie, are you all right?
Yeah.
You're trembling.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Take one of your pills anyway.
I'm okay. I said, Dora, I'm okay. I'm sorry. Guess I am a bit keyed up. Long, tiring trip. Near 14 hours. Worrying the car was going to break down, but I'm all right now. We're here.
Looks lonely, Daddy. Real lonely.
You know, Ruthie, it's a roof over our heads till things get better.
Hello there! Hello! Here at last, I see. I thought you'd never get here. Of course, you're little Charlie Daring, my nephew. All grown up now, though, huh?
Hello, Uncle Jonas. Gosh, it's good to see you.
And this beautiful young woman is your wife, Dora, huh? And this charming little girl, your daughter, Ruth.
That's right.
Well, come on in. our place is might run down, I'm afraid, but, well, you know, I'm not as young as I used to be, and being way out here in what's practically wilderness, it's hard to get help.
Well, you'll have me now, Uncle Jonas.
Yeah. Only, are you up to working, Charlie? You said in your letter you were sick. Reason you lost your job in the city and couldn't find another.
Oh, well, now, about that...
Oh, don't be embarrassed, boy. Out with it. Just tell me the truth of it. No. Better still. You tell me, Dora.
Charlie isn't really sick. I mean, physically. He's as strong as any other man, and he's healthy, too. Only, it's his nerves, that's all.
That's all? Well, that's a lot, ain't it?
Well, no, not really. It's just that now and then he gets these terrible headaches that kind of knock him out, and he starts trembling and sweating, and it's kind of a cold sweat.
Well, now, this sounds real bad.
No, it isn't, Uncle Jonas. Honest. These attacks, they don't happen all the time. Not much, only now and then. And I've got these pills the doctor gave me, and, well, listen, you'll see. I'm going to earn our keep here, Uncle Jonas. Make you glad you took us in when we needed a roof over our heads. I'm a hard worker, Uncle Jonas. A real hard worker.
Well, sure you are, Charlie. And I'm sure Dora is, too.
Oh, yeah.
And Ruth. She looks like a good, strong girl for her age. And how old are you, Ruthie?
9, sir.
9 years old. My gracious, would you believe I'm 60 years older than you? Know what I've got it in mind for you to do?
No, sir.
Something you like. Feeding the chickens. Now, won't that be fun?
Oh, yes, sir.
Of course it will. And milking the cows. Well, I guess you'll have to learn how to do that, but old Uncle Jonas will show you. Oh, then there's the horses. Jake and Jenny use them for plowing, you know. You'll want to take care of them, feed them, clean their stalls, change their hay.
Excuse me, Uncle Jonas.
Yes, Charlie, yes?
Ruth is a healthy girl, all right, strong for her age and all, but, well, all those chores, I think they might be just a bit too much for her.
Oh, no, not at all. Do her good, Charlie. Make a woman of her.
Well, look, suppose I milk the cows.
But you'll be out in the fields by that time, plowing, seeding, cultivating, getting the crops in and all like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I see.
Dora will be so busy in the house, you know, cooking, washing, housework and such. Well, she won't have time for that, so... Oh, no. I got it all figured out, Charlie. You just leave it to me. Well, say now, the way you look, maybe you didn't mean it when you said you meant to work for your keep. Now, time for bed, so I better show you to your room.
Bed? But the sun's only just gone down behind the mountain.
Yeah, that's right. It gets dark fast this time of year. See, Charlie, I don't like to waste kerosene keeping lamps going all night.
But, Uncle Jonas...
We get up with the chickens, we go to bed with the chickens, Dora.
I was only going to say that we haven't eaten anything since noontime.
Oh, hungry are you?
Well, yes.
Well, let's see what I can scare up in the kitchen. Not much right now, I'm afraid. An old man like me don't eat very much. Kind of get out of the habit.
Charles, what have we got ourselves into?
Sounds like he means to work us hard.
To death, more like it. Charlie, I don't like your uncle. He scares me.
Dora was right. As always, Uncle Jonas did mean to work us to death, or at least until we dropped. And always laughing jovially, joking that city life had weakened us, and farm work would soon make us strong. Well, as day went into week, we grew more and more exhausted from overwork and hungrier from lack of enough food. One morning in the kitchen...
Charlie, you're back from the fields early.
Early? It's nearly 12, and I've been plowing and seeding since before dawn. I'm brushed. Got a cup of coffee?
I'll see if there's any left in the pot. He only lets me make one pot for the day, you know.
I know. Where's Ruth?
She was lying down. She came in from cleaning the horse stall, said she felt faint. She went to lie down, but...
But what?
He sent her out again. Said there was nothing wrong with her. Said she was faking.
I've got to do something about all this. It can't go on.
What can you do? We're broke. We're penniless. Miles from nowhere with a broken-down car. We're trapped.
If I could only fix that carburetor. But I need a new part, a butterfly valve.
Oh, forget it. We haven't got a chance.
Maybe we have. The game warden.
Game warden? Here. That's what's left of the coffee.
A fellow named Harrington. Something like that. He came by the other day, all the way from Pomfret. Stopped to talk for just a minute. Said he makes it out this way about once a month or so, and if he could get that part for me in Pomfret.
Well, now, what's this in the kitchen instead of in the fields, drinking coffee at this hour, Charlie?
Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Jonas, but I just have to have something to keep me going.
Sorry? Oh, nothing to be sorry about, Charlie. If you're tired out, you're tired out. Nerves, huh?
No. Nerves, okay.
Can't be. Got to be your nerves. Can't be the work. You're not doing that much.
Jonas, this past week I plowed nearly 20 acres and seeded more than 5.
My Lord, Charlie, in my prime, I used to do that in 3 days. Now, I'll tell you, Charlie, I wanted you to get started on the lower field this afternoon, but if you're all tuckered out, you can't pull your weight around here.
No, Jonas, I can do it. I
don't want to force you to something, Charlie.
I can do it, Jonas.
Well, that's good. Good. Now, you go on out and work that field till 1 o'clock, and then we'll all sit down and have a good midday feed.
Yeah, sure, Jonas. Sure.
A good midday feed? Is that what you said, Uncle Jonas?
When are you gonna stop calling me Uncle? Makes me feel old for a pretty young heifer like you to call me Uncle. Much too old.
Oh, please. If you don't mind.
Now, what have I done? I just put my hands on your shoulders. And where I'd really like to put them.
Don't you ever do that again.
Well, now, if I'd known you were going to take it like that, I wouldn't have. And I won't, Dora. Never again. Never again, that is, until you ask me.
You're upset. You're all upset. Tell me what happened after I left. Tell me.
Charlie, please. I've got to get supper on the table. What there is of it.
Something happened between you and Jonas. What was it?
Charlie, it was nothing.
What was it?
He tried to get fresh.
What do you mean, get fresh?
Charlie.
I want to know.
It isn't anything much. He just put his hands on my shoulder.
And?
Well, he sort of let his hands slip. Charlie, that was all. Believe me, that was all. I told him never to do anything like that again, and he won't. Charlie, believe me, he won't.
Oh, he won't. I'll see to that. Where is he?
Charlie.
Where is he?
Charlie, I think he's in that room he keeps closed, the one he uses for an office. Where are you going?
To have a talk with Uncle Jonas.
Charlie, wait. He's ordered us never to set foot in that room.
I want a word with you, Jonas.
Having another attack of nerves, Charlie? Must be. Can't imagine you busting in here otherwise.
You know why I'm here, and it isn't my nerves.
Well, then what is it? What is it, Charlie?
That clock.
Charlie.
That clock, the way it ticks.
Oh, yeah. Everybody notices that. Everybody's ever been in this room, that is. It's more like a heartbeat, they say, huh? Strong, solid, full of life. Like my heartbeat. But that isn't what you come to talk about.
You insulted my wife today.
Insulted?
You made advances, put your hands on her.
And that was an insult?
What do you call it?
What compliment to her beauty, her female attraction.
You dirty-minded, hypocritical...
Charlie!
Dora, what? Ruthie. And for a reason I didn't understand then, as I looked at Dora holding Ruth, my dead daughter, in her arms, I was aware only of the ticking of the clock.
Trapped. Yes. Surely that's the word for Charles and Dora Daring, who accepted the help of Uncle Jonas, his offer to come and live on his isolated farm, only to find that his farm is a prison. Charles' diary continues, and we'll read it together, you and I, when I return shortly with Act 2. Dead. Only a word with little significance, really, unless spoken for the first time about someone you love. He is dead. She is dead. Then it hits you, the full impact of the word's terrible meaning. What do you do in that awful moment? How do you react? Some burst into tears, others are numbed into a silence. Whatever the emotion, it is deep and very personal, as was Charles Daring's. Perhaps even a curious reaction, born of his nervous condition, for he writes in the diary,
And for a reason I didn't understand then, as I looked at Dora holding Ruth, my dead daughter, in her arms, I was aware only of the ticking of the clock. That huge grandfather clock in the room my uncle called his office. It grew louder and louder, filling, saturating the room with its beat. The beat that my uncle said was like the beat of his heart. Slow, steady, solid. And then, through the beating, as if from far off, I heard Dora's voice.
Dead. She's dead, Charlie. Our little girl.
No, Dora, you're mistaken. Here, let me take her in my arms. Ruthie. This is Daddy. Can you hear me, dear? Ruthie.
Kid's dead. Anybody can see that.
No, can't be.
Charlie, dear. Give her to me. Let me take her.
Yes. Put her on the bed in our room. Let her rest. Let her rest.
Now, come on now, Charlie. You can't go to pieces. Gotta act like a man. Got to face up.
Leave him alone.
Huh? What's that?
You've killed his daughter. Isn't that enough for one day? Leave him alone.
The grave's filled in at last. We better get back to the house. This wind cuts to the bone. Oh, the cow's due for milking, too. I guess you or Dora have to do that from now on. So, I might as well get started.
Not before I say a few words. Over Ruthie.
What? Oh, go ahead. Then you can get to the milking.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness. What? Dora, wake up.
I'm not asleep.
Listen.
It's only the storm, dear.
No, not the storm. Listen.
To what, dear?
The clock. The grandfather clock in Jonas's office.
I don't hear it. I never have, Charlie.
I hear it.
You can't. His office is downstairs at the other end of the house. He keeps the door closed. You're imagining.
No, I can hear it. My ears, you know how sensitive they are.
Darling, try to sleep.
Can't. Keep thinking of Ruthie. Our little Ruthie lying out there alone on the ground, the rain beating down, the cold rain.
Try not.
And the clock beating like his heart, beating. While hers lies still. Will never beat again. I can't bear it.
Darling, I'll get you a pill for your nerves.
Don't leave me, don't.
The bottle's down in the kitchen. Only a minute. I'll be right back. Only a minute. Oh,
started you, girl.
well, I didn't expect to find you in the kitchen this late.
A glass of warm milk to help me sleep. There's a little left. You'd like some?
No, I just came down to get Charlie's pills.
Oh, glad you did. Yeah, long time since I've seen a woman in her nightgown.
I thought the bottle was on the shelf.
You might as well stop looking for them pills.
What do you mean?
I threw them away.
Charlie's pills?
He don't need them. He only thinks he does.
Are you out of your mind? They're all to keep him from going completely to pieces.
No, don't believe it. A lot of nonsense. Doctor's nonsense.
You didn't throw them away. Where are they?
No, I threw them away, all right.
Then you must want him to break down completely. That's it, isn't it? I've known all along what you were up to, but I wouldn't admit it to myself. Now I know.
Oh, and you tell me.
Stay away from me. Don't you touch me, I swear. If you do, I'll tell all I know.
Huh? Tell who? Who's there to tell?
And
Tell who? Huh? Tell who? Only one around is Charlie.
I'll get to town. Somehow I'll get to town. I'll tell the police. You meant to kill Charlie. Work, starve him to death, so you could be alone with me. Have me.
Like I've got you.
You filthy rotten swine! Swine! Filthy beasts!
Stop him! He's killing me!
Charlie! Charlie, no!
I'll kill him!
Charlie! No!
If you ever put your dirty hands on my wife again, I'll kill you. There was no sleep for us that night, Dora and me. And by the time dawn showed beyond the mountains, we'd come to a decision. Too late to save our beloved daughter, but in time to save ourselves. If I could somehow manage to fix the car. So, after the usual skimpy breakfast, a piece of unbuttered bread and a cup of weak coffee.
What's all this? Charlie, what you up to?
Getting Dora and me out of here, that's what I'm up to.
Oh, now, come on. Hold on, Charlie. Hold on. Let's talk this over.
There's none to talk over.
I don't think I knew what I was doing, Charlie. I really don't think so.
Well, you did it, and it wasn't the first time.
I know.
Starving us to death, working us to death. You killed Ruthie, you did.
No. Charlie, you got to forgive me for what I've done without meaning.
You work us and starve us.
I thought it was best for you. But I was wrong. And I admit it. And I ask you to forgive me.
Well,
Don't, Charlie. Don't do it.
So now, Dora!
Don't you see what he's up to? If we leave, and we're leaving, he loses whatever work he can get out of you before you drop in your tracks. and he loses me.
Now, girl, daughter.
Don't you daughter me. Any woman could see through the likes of you. You'll kill him. That's why you threw away the pills he needs. And then you'll have me all to yourself. All alone. Out here in this forsaken wilderness. To do whatever you want with. Charlie, get that car running. If it's at all possible, get that car running. How far have we come, Charlie?
Only 6, near 7 miles.
That leaves about 25 to come for.
If we get over this mountain. Dora,
What?
I keep wondering, when we get to Pomfret, what do we do? I mean, where will we stay? How will we eat?
We can stay in the car for a day or two if we have to. And my suitcase is full of food.
Full.
I took every scrap of food I could lay my hands on.
Good for you. Oh, no.
What? Charlie, what?
We're cooked, honey. Just plain cooked.
What?
The butterfly valve. I knew it wouldn't last the trip.
But you fixed it once.
Yeah, and for the last time. It can't be fixed again. Now what do we do? Now what do we do?
We start walking.
25 miles through the mountains. 25 miles.
We can't go back.
We got to, honey. I'm in no condition to make it 25 miles to Pomfret.
You are. You can. You've got to. If we go back, it's death for you. And for me. We can't go back.
Who's there? Who's there?
We come back.
I figured you would. In fact, I knew you would.
How did you know? How could you be so sure?
What else could you do once you run out of gas?
It wasn't that. I filled the tank from those cans in the barn.
And I emptied it, Charlie.
You?
Left just enough for you to get maybe 10 miles. I noticed you had a busted gas gauge, so you'd never know.
You are the most...
Now, I did it for your own good.
You
What
lying...
would you have done when you got to Pomfret? Charlie, why do you always stare at that clock?
The ticking, it hurts my ears, my hearing, awful sensitive. Painful.
Listen, I'm sorry about what happened before you left. We're going to change all that. We're going to be friends. Try to be, anyhow. Here, let's have a drink on it. A toast to the future. Our future together. After you, my dear. And Charlie, a glass for you. Although, maybe before you drink it, but now, only if you won't mind, Charlie. You won't, will you?
Mind what, Uncle Jonas?
Milking the cows, feeding the chickens before night comes on.
No, I don't mind.
And now, daughter, a toast to us and our future together.
An evil old man, a ruthless old man, and unhappily, a victorious old man. What lies ahead now for Dora and Charles Daring? I know because I read Charles' diary. You will know shortly when I return for Act 3. One wonders at times on the nature of evil. What is it in all of us that on one occasion or another will make us do wrong when we know it to be wrong? St. Paul said, "The good I would do, I do not, and the evil I would not, I do." Our author, Edgar Allan Poe, said simply, "We are perverse." However it may be, there can be no question that Uncle Jonas is evil.
I know he means to kill me through overwork and little food, and then do with Dora what he desires. But what can I do? We're trapped here on this isolated farm in the wilderness, cut off from any possible help, prisoners in the hands of this evil old man who... A car. Coming down the road, a car. A car. The game warden. I forgot the game warden. Hi there. Hi. Wait up. Wait up. Sure.
Well, hello. Daring, isn't it?
Yeah. We met once, months ago. Remember? I was plowing the fields and you came by and...
Sure, I remember.
Listen, I need help. Will you help me?
Well, if I can.
We tried to get away from here, my wife and I, but our car broke down.
Oh, is that your car, half blocking the road 6 miles or so back?
Yeah, carburetor went sour. I tried to fix it, but it didn't hold up.
Well, there's not much I can do. I'm no mechanic.
No, but you could pick up a carburetor for me in Pomfret, couldn't you? The next time you come out this way...
Yeah, sure. I could do that, but... Well, you'll have a long wait. I don't come out this way more than once every other month, thereabouts.
Oh, that's okay. I can wait, but will you do it?
Sure, glad to.
Charlie?
Yeah?
He wants to see you. Your uncle.
All right. Coming.
That your wife?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you want to get away from here. If I had a wife as pretty as yours, I wouldn't want her around that dirty old man either.
Come in. Well, where you been? I told Dora I wanted to see you 10 minutes ago.
I was working in the barn.
Working? You working? Look at me, damn it. Not at that clock. Always looking at that clock. Look at me when I talk to you.
Yeah.
I got to thinking. It's a waste of time, you tripsing back and forth from the fields to the house, from the barn to the house. So, from here on, I've decided you'll live in the barn.
What? You can't do this. Dora and me can't live in the...
I didn't say Dora. I said you.
Me in the barn. And Dora here?
That's right.
Dora alone in this house with you? Never.
Now you listen to me.
Never. You think I don't know what you're up to? Dora's told me everything. How you've been after her, forcing yourself on her. And if you think if you're alone in the house with her alone at night, you can get what you're after, never.
Oh, yes. You fool. Don't you think I planned this from the beginning? From the day I got your sniveling letter begging me to take you in. And the day I laid eyes on her for the first time, I knew then that it was a good plan, and I'd go through with it.
You...
A simple plan, too. So simple it couldn't go wrong. Starve you, weaken you, work you into your grave.
The way you worked Ruthie into hers...
No, the child didn't matter one way or the other. It was you.
It didn't matter. My little girl, my Ruthie, didn't matter.
Hey, now, wait a minute, child. You jumped at me. You can't.
There's something. The clock. Stopped. Strange. Why so suddenly stopped? His heart. He said it was like the beating of his heart. It stopped. Would that mean... On the floor. Jonas, on the floor. Oh, my God. Oh. killed him. Oh, God, I killed him. In my rage, I killed him. I am a murderer. I realized that I must do something to hide the body. But what? What? Where to hide it? If I tried to get out of the house into the barn, Dora might see me doing it. A chance I couldn't take. If I dragged it down the cellar, there was the risk she'd hear me. Where could I hide? And then my eyes, as they had so often done before, my eyes went to the clock. The clock that had stopped the very instant his heart stopped. A big clock, 6 feet tall and 2 feet wide. Was it possible that I might... If I could stand him up in that space, the clock hiding him, for a time, only for a time, to let me think what I might do afterwards. Yes, that is what I did. And just in time, I just stood his body against the wall and pushed the clock back into place, hiding it when...
Yes?
Mrs. Daring, of course.
Yes.
I'm Game Warden Carrington. I'd like to talk to your husband.
Oh, well, he's with his uncle just now. Could you wait?
Well, I'm afraid not. I want to get back to Pomfret before nightfall.
Is it important?
It is to your husband.
Well, Uncle Jonas gets angry when... Well, follow me.
Thank you. What is it?
I'm sorry to interrupt. The game warden's here. He says he's got to see Charles. Got to see him right away.
Oh, hello, Warden.
See about that carburetor, Daring.
Oh?
Look, I don't like talking to you. You peering through a door open to crack. Could I come in?
No. Uncle Jonas doesn't allow anyone...
Oh, that's all right. Come in.
Where's Uncle Jonas?
He went down to the barn. Be back in a little while.
Oh. Well, I'll leave you and the warden together.
Sit down, Warden.
Oh, no. This'll just take a minute, and I'm in a hurry. I got to thinking about that carburetor.
Carburetor. Yes, carburetor.
There's a good mechanic in Pomfret, Hutchinson. He could maybe rebuild it for you, save you some money.
Oh, well...
you all right, Daring?
Yes, only...
Well, what is it? Why do you keep looking at that clock?
It isn't going.
Of course it isn't. Well, you can see that. The pendulum has stopped.
Yes, and yet... about the carburetor...
Well, I was going to suggest... But I want your permission first. Suggest I take the carburetor out of the car on my way back to Pomfret, you know?
Yes, do that.
Well, the trouble is, I haven't got the tools.
Tools?
Yes. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
I've got a couple of screwdrivers, but no wrench and no pliers, so I wondered if you might have what I need.
Yes,
Well, if you could let me have them, I'll stop by the car, get the carburetor out, and take it to Hutchinson and Pomfret. You'll have plenty of time to work on it, because I won't be coming back this way for another... Daring, what is it?
You think you're clever, don't you, Warden?
Well, that's a funny thing to say. Nothing clever about taking a carburetor out of the car.
I don't mean that. You know I don't mean that.
Well, what do you mean?
The sound. You hear it as well as I do. You hear it.
What are you talking about?
The heartbeat. His heartbeat. It has to be that. The clock has stopped. Look. The clock has stopped, but the beat, the beat. You hear it.
I don't hear anything.
Liar. How could you not hear it? You didn't come about the carburetor. You know I was going to do it. You saw it on my face when we talked out there today. You must have seen it. In my face. Even though I didn't know it.
Well, no what? Daring, have you gone mad? Saw what in your face? You were going to do what?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you pulling the clock away from that? Hey, look out! It's falling!
See?
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord.
Charles, dear?
You've come, Dora. Sit down, dearest, and give me a moment. I just want to adjust the escape mechanism on this clock. There.
All fixed?
All fixed. And they said it couldn't be done.
If it can be done, you're the man to do it. Dr. Leonardo says you're a genius when it comes to fixing clocks. Goodness, you fixed just about everyone in this whole...
In the asylum. I know what it is, Dora, dear. I just don't know why I'm here.
No matter, sweetheart. So long as you're happy.
Oh, very, very. And you?
I'm fine.
And Ruthie? Little Ruthie. How's she?
She couldn't be better, Charles. She sends her love.
Give mine to her. Oh, dear.
What, Charles?
This escape mechanism. Still not working the way it should. If you'll excuse me, Dora.
In a little room in a large institution, a very gentle, a very sweet old man tinkers happily with clocks and watches. And an old lady, a very old but very attractive old lady, visits him weekly. He lives in another world, she in this. Small matter. Both are happy. I'll be back shortly. Well, to come full circle, you, sir, became Charles Daring, and you, ma'am, or would you prefer Ms., became Dora. And as I pointed out earlier, you couldn't have done it without that miracle imagination. Think, how completely did you become Charles, Dora? Did you become them? Or did you only listen? With your ears, listen. If that is so, try again. Ears are not enough. Try using your soul. Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Ann Shepard, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I can't seem to get up from the chair. What's happened to me?
I've drugged you, that's what's happened.
Drugged me?
To make killing you, murdering you, easier.
Murder?
You stupid, ugly little fool. You really believed me when I said I found you not unattractive. That I'd be delighted to escort you to the carnival.
What? Arno, what are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm going to do the same with you that I did with Margarita. Wall you up in the catacombs below.
You killed her? Then walled her up?
Oh, no. She was alive when I did it. At least she was when I put the last stone in place. But she didn't last long after that, I'm sure. It couldn't have been more than an hour or so before she suffocated to death.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Today, when we say the United States, we mean 50 of them, all the way from Florida to Alaska, from Maine to Hawaii. It's hard to remember that a little over a century ago, there were only 35 states, most of them east of the Mississippi River. Even our most devastating war, the Civil War, or the war between the states, was fought in only half of our land area. The rest was still wilderness, split into territories like the Northwest, the Louisiana, and the one where our story takes place, the Colorado Territory.
Bring them back, driver! This is a holdup! What's going on? Which side is it on? My side, Mr. Randall. But I missed them. Both barrels. Watch out, you clumsy fool! You're in my way! It's too late, Mr. Randall. He's got us dead to rights. You might as well give up or get your head shot off.
Our mystery drama, The Finger of God, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Christopher Tabori. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Don't look for the town of Brush Mound, Colorado on the map. You won't find it. It's long since gone, erased by an interstate highway. But although there wasn't all that much of it to begin with, in 1860, it was pretty important to the cowhands, the cattlemen, and a scattering of local farmers. All the commerce of the region was conducted there because J.B. Randall owned everything you could see from horseback in any direction. He also owned the local store, the bank, and what's more important, everyone who traded there. J.B. Randall was an emperor. And next to his town, his proudest possession was his daughter, Carrie.
Quiet, Midnight. I'm listening for something. Chad? Chad? You hear him too, Midnight? All right, Chad, I'm here. Paul, help.
Bear to your right a piece. I'm right over here in this little clearing. Oh, Carrie. I thought you were never coming.
I shouldn't have, and I can only stay a minute. I said I was just going for a short canter. Once I got behind the tree line, I lit out for this place.
All that matters is you're here.
No, Chad, don't. That's over.
What do you mean, over?
I mean you and me.
Well, then why did you send for me to meet you here today?
To tell you, and to ask you not to make any trouble.
Oh, Carrie, I mean, now, you ain't afraid of me.
I'm afraid for you.
You mean your father?
He'd have you gunned down if you tried to stop it.
Oh, I'm not afraid of J.B. Randall. Oh, what do you mean, tried to stop it?
I'm going to be married.
When?
This Saturday.
Who? Oh, now, darn it, Carrie, to who?
Abe Poland.
Abe Poland? That fat old horn-toad? He's old enough to be your father, Carrie. Now, you can't.
Chad, I got to. On promise.
By your father. It isn't you, Carrie. Now, you couldn't do that.
What difference does it make? It's the way it's going to be.
No, I won't let it happen.
You can't stop it.
Well, you could run away with me.
Where?
My brother Rusty and me. Now, we've been talking about pulling up stakes anyways.
How far do you think we'd get? My daddy'd just have us hunted down, kill you and Rusty, and drag me home.
Don't you love me enough to take a chance?
I love you too much to take a chance on your life.
What life am I ever going to have without you? There's got to be a way, Carrie.
No, darling, it just ain't meant for us.
No, I'm never going to let you get away from me.
No way. You can hold on to me the way things are. I love you. But like I said in the beginning, that's over.
Well, you never really had a chance, little brother. You knew her pappy wouldn't ever let her hitch up with no small-account trash like us.
We're not small-account trash, Rusty.
On J.B. Randall's spread we are. Don't you ever forget it.
Our family's just as good as his.
Maybe. Whole trouble is we ain't as rich.
so far.
What does that mean?
I've been studying something about us, little brother. Now, we got some cash money put by, but it ain't more'n could buy us a pokey little homesteader's land. What we want to get us is at least a section and enough cattle to stock it.
We ain't got that kind of money.
No, but old J.B. has. And I figure he owes us a little of it.
What for?
Lots of reasons. First off, you're too young maybe to remember, but he squeezed our pappy off his own land right here in Brush Mound. More than that, I'll never believe it was Injuns, Bushwhack Paul. It was J.B.'s hired hands. Now he's cut his daughter off from you. Enough reasons to believe he owes us a little something, don't you think?
The only thing we get free out of him is a bullet in the back.
The only thing we get. But how's about what we just take? Shouldn't every gal come with a dowry?
What are you talking?
Well, you know what I'm talking. Now, J.B. foreclosed on poor old Piedmont and is buying them out. Now, you're riding into Leadville tomorrow by coach so you can sit shotgun on the way back.
We're bringing back Strongbox?
Cash on the barrelhead to pay off all the Piedmont ranch hands and all the other debts. You're riding shotgun, so when I turn up with my mask and haul you down, you make sure the driver don't reach for his gun.
We're gonna rob the stage? It's too risky. We can't get away with it in his territory.
Don't be too sure.
He'll follow us.
If he's able. It's a big country out there onto the west.
Yeah, but there's so few ways we can pass over the mountains.
That's my ace in the hole.
What?
It's like our luck was running right. Know who I just run into when I was picking you up from town? Lone Beaver. He brought in a pack of pelts and unloaded them. He's headed back up north again. Chad, boy, he is just what we need.
I know you and he are old friends, but
Chad, that old Injun is one man knows this country like the back of your hand. Now, he's got trails through the forests and up over the mountains no white man knows about. And he owes me one favor he's got to repay. His life. He's our passport to safety with J.B.'s money and his daughter.
I just don't know about robbing a stage.
Now, look, you want Carrie Randall for your wife, don't you?
Hey, Chad. Chad, you up there, boy? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Randall.
I hope you see better than you hear. You keep your eyes peeled good on that shotgun cock. This stage is going right on through. Anyone tries to stop it, you give him both barrels before you ask why.
Yes, sir. You carrying the gun, Mr. Randall?
Of course I am. You know I never go anywhere unarmed. Why?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure, sir. You know. Hold up! This is a holdup!
Yeah. What's going on? Which side is he on?
My side. And I missed him. Both barrels.
Well, what are you climbing down for? Get away from the door, boy. I can't get a shot at him.
Look out, sir. I'm coming in before he shoots me.
Watch out, you clumsy fool. You're in the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lost my foot.
You knocked the gun out of my hand. Where is it?
I think it went under the seat.
All right, driver, climb on down. Just leave your gun where it is. You, inside. Listen close, you hear? I got a can of powder in my hand with a short fuse. Now, y'all climb out empty-handed before I count to 3, or I'm lighting the fuse and tossing it in there.
Better do as he says.
I had my gun.
Yeah, I think when we come to a full stop, it fell out the door.
1, 2...
Take it easy. We're coming out.
That's right. Now, keep your hands up. Anyone else in there?
No. Look, I don't know who you are. But if you know who I am, you know you can't get away with this.
Oh, I know who you are, all right, Mr. Randall. That's the reason I stopped you. You got a strong box inside there that I want, after I've tied you up. Now, come on, let's all of us just mosey over to that tree there.
Touch that money and I'll have a posse after your hide will lynch you for sure. I own this town. I own the sheriff,
And you have a big mouth. If you don't shut it for yourself, I will. Now, move. Yes, sir. I got all the money snug as you please in my saddlebags. Wasn't much of a lock on the box. Blew it off the first shot.
You won't get far with that money.
No, I don't know. It's coming on dark already. It might be quite a piece before anyone comes across you. Just wanted to say thanks. And, so long. Yay-ho!
I'll catch up with you.
Ted, can you get your hands loose? Not yet, but I'm working on it.
What about the driver?
Oh, he's still out, sir.
Dead?
Oh, no, sir. Just a lump on his head. Russ, I mean, the rustler. The rustler must have knocked him out.
Would you tell me just what in the Sandhill happened?
Well, a fellow came out of the trees behind us. I took a shot at him. But he came around the other side of the stage, so my second shot missed him, too.
How come the driver didn't fire?
When I reached over him to take my second shot, I reckon I must have knocked the gun out of his hand.
Same as you did with me. Whose side are you on?
Oh, I'm yours, sir, yours.
Why in tarnation did you have to come down off the box?
Well, that fellow was shooting at me, and I thought if I could get your gun, we might have a chance to get him.
That you clumsy young fool. I'll take care of you later. First off, let's get loose and get after that thief.
Yes? Who is it?
It's Chad's brother, Miss Randall. Rusty.
What do you want?
I gotta talk to you. Something mighty important. Could you come on out a minute?
What's so important?
I can't tell you here. It's about Chad.
I'll meet you down by the barn. But I can't run away with Chad.
You don't love him enough?
Of course I do. That's why I can't. My daddy wouldn't stand still for it.
Well, nobody's asking him. He wouldn't be here.
He'd track us down.
Not the way we're going.
If I run, I can't even bring Chad a dowry.
Well, supposing I was to tell you, you already have.
What? How?
Miss Randall, Carrie, I'm going to put everything right in your hands. Less than an hour ago, I robbed the stage your pa was on, and I got the money he was carrying in my saddlebags. I talked Chad into going along with it because it was the only chance he could have to have you. That's all he wants in this world.
That's what you meant by my dowry?
Well, that's about it, ma'am.
But now, more than ever, J.B. will be after us.
Not more than ever, Carrie. J.B. Randall's got two things rules his life. You and money. Whether we got one or both, he's still going to be after us. I'm just asking you which side you want to be on. The hunted or the hunter? Or to put it another way, how much do you love my little brother Chad?
The girl faces the intense young man before her, her pupils wide in the dark stable, not only against the light, but the enormity of her decision. Does she dare feed her father's fury? Or have Rusty and Chad already driven J.B. Randall so far that the die is cast anyway, and she might as well risk all for love? I shall return shortly with Act 2. In the steadily darkening night, her ears attuned to the familiar sounds of the stable and her home, Carrie Randall is wrestling in her mind with an enormous decision. To hang on to her protected and sheltered life, or to run with the man she loves, knowing that he, at least in the eyes of the law, is an outlaw. Worst of all, that circumstances dictate she cannot make the decision directly. She must make it secondhand.
Why isn't Chad here to ask me himself?
Well, it's the way I told you, Carrie. We had to have some protection when we robbed the stage. He's out there tied up with your daddy and the driver.
Then how do we go together?
Well, whatever you decide, I take off from here to a meeting place. Chad's going to join me there, I hope.
Then I'm coming with you, Rusty, no matter what. How do we manage it?
Chad can get out of the ropes anytime he wants. We figured he'd wait till dusk anyways, unless someone comes across him. And that could make it a little tight. Soon as your pa gets back here, you know he's going to round up a posse to go track the robber.
He doesn't know it was you?
No, I had a gunny sack over my head and a horse cut from the range. Chances are he wouldn't know who I am.
So how's he going to track you?
Soft or hard underfoot, clear prairies or thick woods. Anyone on horseback leaves some kind of trail.
But once Daddy is freed, how can we get away?
That's when we got our chance. Now, I laid a straight trail from where I left them tied up to the southwest until I got to hard trail and could circle back. You, me, and Chad are going northwest.
But you can't. You'd have to go straight up over Old Baldy.
That's right.
There's no way anyone can pick his way across there above the tree line.
There's an old Indian way, Carrie, and I got the man who's going to lead us over it. We make it, we're going to get lost eventually in Nevada territory. And when we do, there ain't nobody, not even your pappy's going to find us there.
Where do I meet you? When? And what do I bring?
Well, you be ready from here in. Chad knows where to rendezvous with me. You can't bring much more than a good horse, gear, and yourself.
Not even a wedding gown?
If it can fit in your saddlebags.
Oh, Rusty, am I doing the right thing?
Carrie, you are Chad's whole world.
I just hope I don't bring it tumbling about his ears.
No, my hands are tied for sure. I can't budge this rawhide. Can you, Chad?
Yes, sir, Mr. Randall. I think I just about got my hands free.
Then work at it, boy. I don't want that no good thieving polecat to cold trail us. I want his hide. Chad.
Yes, sir.
Did you notice anything familiar about that gunman?
Familiar, Mr. Randall?
You think he might have been someone you ever saw before?
Well, he had a sack over his head. How could I tell?
His shape, his voice, the way he moved around. Couldn't you tell if you might have known him?
No, sir, Mr. Randall. I sure couldn't tell. No way.
The more I think on it, he had to be someone from around here. Someone who knew I was bringing in that cash money today.
Well, there, I'm loose. You don't have to study on that anymore. Let me untie you, sir.
Yeah, come on, boy. Just get me my hands free so I can get them on that thief. Sheriff, I want you to round up about 20 good guns. The hardest boys you got to shoot first and talk later.
Well, you got him, J.B.
I want this guy and I want him bad.
We'll get him for you. You gonna ride with us?
Sure am. Just as soon as I see my daughter and tell her what's up.
Rusty, that you, Chad? You alone? Where's Carrie? Don't you worry none. She's right here. Oh, Carrie.
Oh, Chad, my darling.
Okay, lovebirds. Now, there's no time for that. We gotta hit the trail.
Now, wait. First off, let me make sure. You know what you're getting into, Carrie?
You know what you're getting into? Stealing me away from my daddy?
It ain't the first thing we've stolen from him.
You forget that money. It's as much mine as his.
And you?
I'm all yours. I always have been, and always will be.
Well, then, come on. Let's ride on out. Now, where do we meet Lone Beaver, Rusty?
By Blue Rock, right at the approach to the divide.
You sure now we can make it up over Old Baldy?
Oh, if Lone Beaver says we can, we'll make it.
How much lead time you figure we have?
Take the posse a good hour to get back to where I held up the stage. Picking up the trail by dark won't be so easy. And if they follow the false one I left, it'll be another hour till they figure they've been skunked. After that, it's only a matter of time till J.B. finds Carrie missing. Then the fat'll really be in the fire.
Jason! Sheriff?
Yes, sir, J.B. Got the posse all ready to take after your hold-up man.
Oh, forget him right now. My daughter is missing, and so's that no-good ranch hand of mine, Chad Roberts, and his brother, Rusty. I got a hunch I'm being sidewinded here.
Well, how come, sir?
How come? Because only someone here on the spread knew I was bringing in that money today. And how come Chad missed 2 shots at the robber and knocked the gun out of the driver's hand, to say nothing of the gun out of mine? How come Carrie's been taken on so about a good marriage I arranged for her? I won't tell you I can see the whole thing right now. I've been taken.
Taken?
For a sucker. I knew there was something familiar about that hold-up man. I'd swear now on a stack of Bibles it was Rusty Roberts. And he and his no-count brother have taken off with not only my money, but my Carrie.
Well, then we better get after him, sir.
Yes, but where? Sheriff, I don't care where they went, north, south, east, or west. I want them Roberts brothers tracked down and spread-eagled in the desert.
or hang from the nearest tree.
Come on, Chad. We gotta keep moving to make our rendezvous with Lone Beaver. We gotta stop a minute. Water the horses. And Carrie's horse here is pulled up lame.
I hope he didn't throw a shoe.
I don't think so. He probably just picked up a pebble. Hold it a minute till I climb off in the seat.
Now, don't you waste any time, Chad. We ain't got that much of it.
Oh, I won't. I just want to... Oh!
What is it, Chad?
He's right feisty. Must be hurting him. Knocked me right... A rattler. Where is he? Can you see him? I'm right on top of him. Don't anyone move till I'm out of range. I don't want to... Oh, damn! He struck me!
Where is that son of a...
No. You can't see to shoot. It's too late, Rusty. He got me. Oh, he got me, but good.
Chad!
Where? It's bad. In the thigh. Get your knife, Rusty. We gotta get that poison out of me.
You still got his trail, Jason?
Petered out on the shale. Could have gone any which way.
Yeah, and I know which. That was a false scent, Sheriff. He must have doubled back to kidnap my daughter, and then him and Chad met up later.
Well, where do you reckon they're headed for?
Well, sir, my spread covers east, north, and south. If they didn't go southwest, it's got to be northwest.
Well, that's a dead end. No way through the range or over old Baldy.
My hunch still is that's the way they went. And if they ever get across the mountains, we'll never find them. We got to make all the time we can.
All right, Chad, darling, all right. Rusty got all the poison out.
I gotta get on my horse. Move out.
You just rest a minute, Chad. We got time. Carrie.
What is it?
Come over here where I can talk to you.
What is it, Rusty? He's not going to...
Now, look. I ain't going to beat around the bush. That rattler stuck him, but good.
Didn't you get all the poison?
Carrie, I cut him. I sucked out all I could, but that old diamondback bit straight into the big artery. We got to get him help right soon. If anyone can help Chad, it's Lone Beaver.
Then let's get Chad on his horse and get to him.
He's in too much pain to ride, and the trip could kill him. Now, look, I'm going to hide you two back among the rocks. Cover up any trail we leave. Then I'm going on with all three horses, so if your pappy gets here with his hired guns, he won't think to stop.
Leave us here alone?
Only long enough to get Lone Beaver and bring him on back to fix Chad. Now, someone's got to stay with him. Keep cold compresses on that leg. And I'll make better time alone, even leading the horses.
Is there nothing I can do?
Just keep that wound as cold as you can so the poison doesn't spread. And, Carrie, pray. Most of all, just let him see you, to give him the best reason he has for living.
What you got there, Jason?
The scout found his cut on a scrub oak by the trail. Recognize it?
Yeah, give it here. That's a piece of a saddle blanket I gave Carrie last Christmas. We're on the trail, all right. Come on, let's keep moving. Greetings, my brother.
Lone Beaver, where are you?
Where my back is safe from white man and my enemy.
Well, I'm no enemy. I'm your brother. I come in peace.
Lone Beaver, trust Rusty. But where are your companions?
A diamondback bit my brother Chad. He's in bad shape. The girl stayed on to tend him. Where are you?
If the other are not with you, do you still wish to cross mountain?
We can't till my brother Chad's ready to travel.
Are you followed?
Not yet. Sooner or later.
The white man have no medicine to cool rattler poison. You think Lone Beaver can do that?
Well, I know there are Indian remedies for it. I'm asking you to use them.
You ask much, my brother in blood. I owe you my life. In the Indian way, that means you own mine. But how to save your brother is not easy.
We gotta make the try. Is there some medicine?
Only the mudstone. But first, it must be found.
Where?
The mudstone grow only in Forbidden Valley.
Well, let's go get it.
Only if great spirits say it may be allowed.
Well, why wouldn't it be?
That is not for Lone Beaver to say. Your brother, my brother, with all his heart, Lone Beaver wished to save him.
Well, where is this valley?
The sun rises now, 1 hour from here. We must pray for all sign to be right, or else your brother will be beyond our reach in the great hunting ground.
The Mad Stone. It is no fiction. The stone exists. Whether whole or ground down to a powder, placed on the site of a snake bite, its astringent action tends to restrict the spread of the poison. Even President Lincoln believed in its efficacy enough so that he took his son Robert to be treated with it for a dog bite. But the question here is a little more complicated. It is not only will it heal Chad Roberts, but can it be found? And if found, in time. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Hidden in a natural rock formation, half cave, half hollow, screened by heavy undergrowth, Carrie tries to assuage the agony of the man she loves. Chad is running a high fever, racked by the rattler's poison in his veins. Ahead of them, Rusty and Lone Beaver are attempting to find something to save Chad's life. Behind them, J.B. Randall and his gunmen are on the trail to end it more suddenly and simply. And the morning sun is rising.
I can't figure where they're heading for, Sheriff. Can you?
No, sir. It's got me puzzled.
Once we get up beyond the tree line, there's nowhere to go but straight up over Old Baldy. I don't know any place even a mountain goat could cross that. Only other way to go is Stone Valley. And that's a pure dead end, isn't it?
Once you pass in by the Sentinel Rocks, ain't no ways out, unless you can fly.
Why would anyone want to head for there?
You got me, Mr. Randall. The place always give me the willies, like it was a tomb. All them echoes every time you even so much as whisper.
Yeah, maybe it's a good sign if we can bottle them up there. That's just when I'm going to make it for those Robert brothers once we catch up with them. A tomb. Now, come on, let's travel.
Oh, Chad. Chad, honey, what is it?
It's hot. Burning up. You got some water?
It isn't good for you to drink it. Gotta keep it for the compresses.
Where's Rusty?
He's gone to get Lone Beaver.
Why'd he leave us behind? We gotta press on.
We can't.
Why not?
Hush now. Don't you remember you're hurting?
Oh, I'm hurting all right, but what it was... Oh, yes. Now I remember. The rattler. I had no right...
Hush, Chad. Can't you hear them?
Looky here, J.B. They stopped here by the stream to water the horses. It's actually pretty fresh.
Think they're still here?
Yeah, they took off before dawn. Yeah, you can see where the mud's starting to cake up with the sun beating on it. They crossed the stream, all right. Tracks on the other side. 3 horses. We're out on the trail, all right.
All right, then move. I want those 2 boys so bad I can taste it.
Did you hear Chad?
Yeah, I heard. Oh, Carrie, what have I done to you? We should have called out. Stop them.
Are you crazy?
No. I was the one was crazy. I don't deserve you. No way. And now, what's going to happen to us? We're here?
Yes. The 2 Bear Rock there, our entrance to Forbidden Valley.
Oh, come on then, let's go.
I go no farther.
But I've got to find the Mad Stone for my brother. Now, how can
I will tell you But you must search alone.
Why?
This is my God. I must not anger him. I will pray that he smile on you.
But how can I find this stone?
You will hunt. It is gray and crumbled easily to powder. If you break part of it on hard rock and put it in your mouth, it will cling there, drawing blood. You will know it if you find it.
Beaver, I haven't time to spend hunting. My brother is dying. You have to help me find it.
We could both die if we enter.
Why?
Win is only way out. We could be trapped.
Well, we'll take that chance. Come on.
From now on, better hold the talk.
Why?
We are not alone.
Who else is here?
The dead. We must not disturb the ancestors.
This is a burial ground?
Here lie the ashes of my tribe.
Lone Beaver, now you can't wake the dead. The dead. The dead. The dead.
I warn you. Let the dead bury.
We shouldn't have left the horses. If J.B. and his posse catch up with us, we're dead men.
Dead or alive, we are only men.
Now, where is this mad stone?
Patience, my brother. If it were easy to find, why would it have magic?
Sheriff, you're certain sure they went into this valley?
Yes, sir, J.B. Anywhere else it turned, they'd have left tracks.
All right, then, let's go get them.
Ain't no need, Mr. Randall. All we got to do is wait for them to come out.
Now, what does that mean?
Well, this here valley's sheer rock. Ain't a mite of shade or water. Under this sun, how long could a man last? The Indians call it the Forbidden Valley. We got a better name. We call it the Stone Bottle. Because once you get in it, there's only one way out.
But they could hold up there till after dark and maybe slip by us.
No way. It's maybe 120 degrees in this sun. They can't afford to wait for dark.
I have it.
The mad stone?
You see, the god smile on us.
Well, then let's get back to the horses and get out of here.
Chad Roberts! Rusty! We have you trapped! Wherever you are, give up!
Lone Beaver, what are we going to do? Are you sure there's no other way out?
No other way. This is judgment of Great Spirit.
He is a kind God. Why should he move against us?
How can I say?
There's no other way out?
Not unless he can help us or send us...
What is it?
Maybe a sign, because I pray to him with all my heart. What happens to sun?
What? I don't know. Is that a cloud?
A cloud, only shadow, son. This is... my ancestor tell of this.
What?
Of the coming of the great bear who swallow the sun. Look how he has bitten at it already.
Well, you're right. It's like something was eating it.
The Great Spirit punish me because I violated taboo.
No, he's not punishing you or us. He's helping.
How?
Don't you see? I've read about this. We call it an eclipse or something. And it's total. The sun will be covered so it'll look like night. That way we can slip by him and get back and save my brother.
Sheriff! What the Sam Hill's going on here?
Where's the posse, J.B.? They done took off.
Oh, what for?
You see what's happening to the sun. They don't like it.
Well, they better like it, or by Harry, they'll find out they should have.
You can't blame them. Some are just downright superstitious. Nobody likes this here valley. And the others, Nobody wants much to be caught on this mountain after dark.
Well, you said we wouldn't have to wait till then.
But look what's happening to the sun.
Oh, that'll pass. It's only the moon getting in front of it or something. They call it an eclipse.
I'm going to tell you something, Mr. Randall. You can call it what you want, but in my book, it's a judgment of God. I ain't never seen anything like it, and don't tell me you have.
Well, of course not, but I've read about it.
Well, I don't live by no books, just by hard horse sense. I'm joining the rest of the boys.
Why, you fool, where are you going?
Away from you. I got enough to answer for without staying by you and riding my way straight down into hell.
Come back here!
Carrie.
I'm right here, honey.
Oh, it's hard to see you. I must be real bad off.
It's not you, Chad, darling.
It's like twilight and getting darker.
I know.
What's happening? Don't feel like a storm.
I don't know for sure, Chad. I think it's an eclipse.
What?
It's where the moon gets in front of the sun and blots it out.
How can that happen?
I can't explain it scientifically. Anyways, it's not how I read it.
I don't follow.
I think this is a sign from God. And I don't think my daddy, cruel and vindictive as he is, can stand against it.
Are we nearly there?
Yes. We are ready to leave Forbidden Valley.
Well, then hurry. The sun's about ready to come out again.
Just hold it right there, Indian. And you, Rusty. I got you in my sights. You make one move, and I promise one dead man, if not the both of you. You go, Rusty. I cover and follow.
But
I said I owe you my life. Go. Save your brother, Chad. Go.
We're two against one.
But he is hidden, and we are in open. Go.
Chad? Carrie? It's me, Rusty.
Oh, thank the Lord you're here. With the sun blotted out like that, it's been a crazy time. First and last eclipse I ever hope to live through.
It's over by now. How's Chad?
Not so good. Where's Lone Beaver?
I don't know. All I do know is I got the Mad Stone. I gotta find me a rock to powder it. Get it on Chad's wound fast as we can. How you feeling now, Chad? Tolerable, Brother Rusty. I'm weak, but that old Mad Stone just sucked the fever right out. Just like the Lone Beaver said. Where is he? Oh, I don't know. It's getting close on to real dark. He ought to be back by now. Unless what? Nothing for you to worry about. Main thing is you licked that rattler sting. Now, what is it? Listen.
Lone Beaver!
Yes, Miss Randall.
Who's that on your saddle horn? Oh, it's Daddy.
Lone Beaver, sorry, Miss Carey. It was his life, or Rusty, or mine. The Great Spirit, read in the sand. It must be his.
He's dead?
Yes, ma'am. Rusty, help me lift him down.
Oh, okay. What happened?
He stepped out. He had clean shot at you. There must be one dead man. Better hit him.
I'm sorry, Carrie.
I'm not. He's been asking for it all his life. What happened to the posse?
Well, maybe the eclipse scared him off. Don't reckon most of them had much heart for this chase anyway.
Now what?
Yeah, with J.B. gone, no reason anymore for any of us to take out. Lone Beaver, I want to thank you for my life. And Chad's. Your debt sure is paid.
Between us, there is no debt, my brother. We are still blood brother. I will help you make Trevor so you can bring J.B. home. Then we say goodbye.
Why must you say goodbye?
We go different paths.
Maybe not. Maybe our path is yours.
Now, what are you saying, Carrie? You own the whole spread now.
I don't want to live on what was stolen from others. Why can't I just take what you took from Daddy as my fair share? And once we bury him, the three of us can take out across the hills with Lone Beaver and start a new life. Chad, would you like that?
I'm just so grateful to be alive again. It's anything you say, Carrie.
Just so long as you marry me the same.
You know what, Dom?
No, Chad. What?
I don't think it was any old moon that got in front of the sun and blacked it out at just the right moment. I think it was God. And he just took time to reach out a finger and blot it out long enough to see us all home safe.
The rattler, the viper, the diamondback, call him what you will, is seldom urged to action. And even then, his poison is not as deadly as legend would allow. Even without the mad stone, Chad probably would have recovered, as indeed he did. The moral of this story, if it must have one, is that people are far more lethal than any animal. I'll be back shortly. If you like things wrapped up neatly, the marriage of Chad Roberts and Carrie Randall was the event of the season. The matter of the robbery was lost entirely since complete restitution was made, and the money belonged to the bride. Anyway, Sheriff Jason left the county precipitously, and the rest of JB's guns for hire dispersed easily, since there was no price for their services. The total eclipse of the sun, in this instance, reflected the finger of God. Our cast included Christopher Tabori, Russell Horton, Catherine Byers, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Young man, there is no other way.
Ah, so. You are all blind.
Give me your hand. I will guide it to the edge of a post of wood that has always been in the center of this cave. Can you feel it?
Yes, I can.
Now, as you move your hand, count the cuts in the wood. Go on.
2, 4, 5, 7.
Go on.
12, 13, 14.
14 generations have left their mark there. 14 generations have kept together, farming, weaving, building, all by sound and by touch. There is nothing else.
Good Lord. This is the country of the blind.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Next time you go to the theater to see a new play, ask the person sitting next to you who wrote it. Chances are he won't know. Oh, he'll know who's starring in it, and probably he'll know what the critics had to say about it. But it will take a furtive glance at his program before he can tell you the name of the playwright. Yet, weeks, months, and even years earlier, there was a playwright, patiently, stubbornly putting words on paper. As the old theatrical saying goes, if it ain't on the page, It ain't on the stage.
Nobody's gonna believe this.
I know.
I don't believe it myself.
And neither do I.
But it happened. Didn't it?
Our mystery drama, The Imposter, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Don Scardino and Norman Rose. It is sponsored in part by X-Lax and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. A playwright loses hegemony over his work as soon as a producer buys his play. The producer hires actors, a director, a designer, a manager, and the playwright, who started the whole thing, becomes a pallid spectator to the feverish activity which begins both in the theater and in the producer's office. It is in just such an office that our story begins.
If you don't believe what I'm about to tell you, don't blame me. I have trouble believing it myself. I'm Ted Harris. I'm assistant to the incredibly successful Broadway producer, Norman Gelb. Years ago, when I first went to work for him, I was sitting in my office right next to Norman's when I heard his voice raised to an unaccustomed pitch.
It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Mrs. Mahaffey, it can't be done. We open tonight. Your play opens tonight. Mrs. Mahaffey, there isn't a printer in town who could do it. I'm telling you that... Now, come on in, Ted. Mrs. Mahaffey, you have written a great play. It's going to be a big hit. Don't you understand? No, I can't do this one little thing for you. Because it's impossible. And it's crazy.
What's up, Norman?
Oh, come on and sit down.
I take it that was Mrs. Mahaffey on the phone.
Our marvelous playwright, our genius, our pain in the neck.
What's it all about?
Ted, you are not going to believe this.
Mrs. Mahaffey acting up all of a sudden?
Acting up? She's lost her marbles.
She's such a nice lady.
Mrs. K. Mahaffey, whom we all adore and revere. Mrs. K. Mahaffey, who has written the best play any producer ever got his grubby hands on. The best play since
Norman, just tell me. What does the lady want?
Oh, Ted, you are not going to believe it.
What is it?
She wants her name taken off of the play.
She what?
I told you wouldn't believe it.
I don't.
Ted, there has never been a production like this. I don't mean just the script, though Lord knows that's a masterpiece. But I have hired the best people, the best actors, the best director, the best designer, because I love this play. It's in my blood. It's part of me. Do you know that every day since I read it, I have gone around thanking whatever star looked out for Norman Gelb that this play came into my office. And you know how it got here?
Through the mail.
No agent, no nothing. From a playwright nobody ever heard of. You know, I darn near didn't read it.
Yeah, you had me read it.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. I did, didn't I? And you liked it.
I liked it a lot.
And then I read it and liked it even better than you did. Couldn't wait to get on the phone and buy it. Do you remember that?
I remember.
Naturally, Mrs. K. Mahaffey was very happy, very grateful. And who wouldn't be? Norman Gelb is not one of your schlop producers.
Far from it.
When she came in, Ted, to sign the contracts, I thought, my, what a nice, reasonable lady. So normal, I thought. Very calm, very poised, very sweet, very nice. But I didn't take advantage of her. Or the fact that this was her first time out. I gave her good terms because I knew that she had written a great play. Though I remember thinking at the time, how could such a great play come out of such a normal lady? Now it turns out she's not such a normal lady. You just never know about these things, do you?
Never.
You know that she's a translator at the United Nations. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she translates from German into English. Been doing it ever since her husband died about 10 years ago. Never wrote a thing in her life. Not even an article, let alone a play. Imagine. The most intricate, the most exacting form of literary composition there is, and she writes one. A good one. Good. It's a great one.
Fantastic.
Ted, do you know what I have done for this little lady?
A lot.
No. This is something special. A surprise for tonight. I put her name up on the marquee. Ted, you know that's never been done for an unknown playwright. I want to show her how we believe in her play. I want her to come to the theater tonight and look up at the marquee and see her name spelled out in lights. I want to see her face when she sees it. And now she wants new programs printed up without her name.
Well, do you think it's first night nerves or what?
I don't know what. Good Lord, Ted, we go up in 4 hours. How can I get new programs printed up in 4 hours?
Oh, you can't.
Oh, Ted, she's hysterical. Do me a favor. Go up to her place and talk to her. Make her see it is impossible. Will you do that for me?
Oh, I don't know, Norman.
Please, Ted.
What'll I say?
You'll think of something.
I hope so.
Sure you will. She likes you. You'll think of something.
Oh, what name does she want you to put on the programs? Or do you just say by anonymous?
She wants me to substitute another name.
Any other name?
No. She was very specific about the name.
What was it?
Vervain. Martin Vervain.
All the way up to Mrs. Mahaffey's apartment building, I tried to think what I could possibly say to this nice, unassuming woman who had suddenly, seemingly, gone slightly mad. I didn't know her awfully well. Most of her contacts had been with Norman. But she and I had always gotten along. When I got to the apartment, I waited a moment and then pushed the button. It was at least a full minute before the door opened, and when it did, it wasn't Mrs. Mahaffey. It was a dumpy little woman I'd seen around the theater a few times.
Yes.
Is Mrs. Mahaffey in?
Oh, I'm afraid she isn't seeing anyone right now.
Oh, well, maybe she'd see me.
Mrs. Mahaffey's play is opening tonight on Broadway.
I know. I work for Mr. Gelb, the producer. I'm Ted Harris. Mr. Gelb asked me to come up here and talk to her.
Oh. Well, in that case, come on in. She might see you if it's about the play. I'm Dorothy Dillingham. I'm a friend of Kay's. Actually, Kay wrote the play at my house. I have a little place up in the Catskills.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, yes. Well, we're very close, Kay and I. Both being widows. My husband and hers died the same year, within a few months of each other.
I've done all I could. I can't do anymore. They won't listen to me. Nobody will listen. Nobody understands. I've tried, but it's no use. No use.
That's Kay.
She sounds very upset.
She's been upset ever since the road tour.
Mr. Gelb says she wants her name taken off the program.
She does. She's quite determined.
But doesn't she know that that's impossible?
Well, if she does, it doesn't make any difference.
But we open tonight, Mrs. Dillingham. Less than 4 hours from now.
I know.
Mr. Gelb said she wanted another name substituted.
Martin Vervain.
You know about that?
Oh, yes.
Mrs. Dillingham, on the way over here, it occurred to me, does Mrs. Mahaffey think that a man's name would be better for some reason? Because if that's what she thinks, those days are past. It might have been true once. I guess it was. But these days, a woman's name is as good as a man's. Maybe better.
I know.
Well, then why would she...
Have you done it?
Oh, Kay, dear.
Mrs. Mahaffey...
Have you done it? That's all I want to know, so that I can get some rest. Have you done it, Mr. Harris? Have you removed my name?
Mrs. Mahaffey, we open in less than 4 hours. You can't get new programs printed up in less than 4 hours. There isn't a printer in New York that could do that.
Well, have you tried?
There's no sense in trying. It can't be done.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Mrs. Mahaffey, you've written a wonderful play. You should be proud.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Mr. Gelb has such faith in your play. He's even had your name put up in lights.
Lights?
Lights? Well, yes, on the marquee. You know, over the entrance to the theater. It was supposed to be a surprise for you. It's a very unusual honor. He thought you'd be so happy.
Happy? I'll never be happy again. Oh, how can you do this to me?
Mrs. Dillingham.
Oh, I'm ruined for life. Perhaps you'd better go, Mr. Harris.
If you need me, I'll be at the office.
Good. Because I think it's very likely I'm going to need you.
Well, I bombed out. That was obvious. I'd gone there to try and pacify an hysterical woman, and if anything, I'd made things worse. Well, what did Norman expect from me? A miracle?
I know you tried.
She kept yelling, I'm ruined, I'll kill myself.
She wouldn't do that, would she?
At this point, I'm not prepared to say what she'd do or wouldn't do. She's one crazy lady.
Well, crazy or not, the curtain goes up tonight, 8 o'clock sharp. Who's that, for Pete's sake?
You want me to find out?
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Mr. Harris.
Norm, it's Mrs. Dillingham.
Oh, is that Mr. Gelb?
Yes. How's Mrs. Mahaffey?
Not too good. That's why I had to talk to you. I think there's something you should know.
Come in, Mrs. Dillingham.
Mr. Gelb, I know Mrs. Mahaffey seems to be acting in a very peculiar manner.
You could say that. Yes, you could say that.
Wanting the name Martin Vervain put on the program.
It's crazy.
Not completely. Because, you see, Martin Vervain did write the play.
But you mean to stand there and tell me Mrs. Mahaffey did not write this play? She stole it?
No.
Plagiarized it?
No.
Then what did she do? Where did she get hold of it?
Oh, please.
Mrs. Dillingham, was Mr. Vervain a collaborator?
You could call him that.
Mr. Vervain and Mrs. Mahaffey worked on the play together.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, she never told me that. And now this Vervain wants to cut in on the royalties. He'll sue.
No, Mr. Gelb.
Well, he can sue Mrs. Mahaffey, not me. I acted in complete good faith. My hands are clean.
Mr. Vervain won't sue anybody, Mr. Gelb. Mr. Vervain's been dead for 50 years.
People tend to ask writers the oddest things and the tritest. Where do you get your ideas? Do you write every day or just when you feel like it? Do you use a typewriter or put it down in longhand? Do you write in the morning or the afternoon or at night? As though by learning the mechanics, anyone could write. If you've ever tried it, you already know that nothing could be further from the truth. We'll return shortly with Act 2. Norman Gelb, theatrical producer, and his assistant, Ted Harris, have been disturbed, to put it mildly, by the demands of their new and talented playwright, Kay Mahaffey, to remove her name from the programs and substitute the name of Martin Vervain. The demand seems pointless as well as impossible. The opening is to take place this very night. As our first act ended, Mrs. Mahaffey's friend, Dorothy Dillingham, stood in the office of Mr. Gelb, and we heard...
Was Mr. Vervain a collaborator? They worked on the play together?
You could say that, yes.
Oh, she never told me that. And now this Vervain wants to cut in on the royalties. He'll sue. Well, he can sue Mrs. Mahaffey, not me. My hands are clean.
Mr. Vervain won't sue anybody, Mr. Gelb. Mr. Vervain's been dead for 50 years.
Norman and I just sat there, looking stupid.
I know this must sound strange to you.
Strange. You said strange.
It does sound a little strange.
It would to anybody who doesn't understand automatism.
Automatism?
Never heard of it.
Well, you see, in the field of parapsychology, in which I happen to be very well versed...
Mrs. Dillingham, why don't you start at the beginning and tell us how Mrs. Mahaffey got mixed up with Mr. Vervain, how they happened to get together and write this play.
Yeah, start at the beginning.
All right, I'll do that.
Please.
Well, Kay Mahaffey and I are very good, very old friends. We went to school together. Her husband died, and my husband died the same year. I took a little house up in the Catskills, and Kay went on living in New York because she got a job at the United Nations.
Translating, we know that.
Well, every Saturday almost, I'd come into New York and we'd have lunch and go to a matinee. And this particular Saturday, over the luncheon table... You're not looking well, Kay, if you'll forgive my saying so.
Oh, I haven't been sleeping well, that's the truth.
Oh, my dear.
Well, it's living alone. Even after all these years, I can't get used to it.
William visits me every night. It's a great comfort.
Oh, Dorotha, please, don't get started on that spiritualist stuff again.
I know you don't believe in it.
It's fantasy. It's pure fantasy.
Call it anything you like. William does visit.
Well, I simply can't go along with you on that. Although...
Yes? What are you thinking?
The oddest thing happened at the UN yesterday. I wasn't going to tell you about it. I wasn't going to tell anybody because it was so weird.
What? What was it?
Well, the man who does the French translating, he started to cough. And for a few seconds he controlled it well enough, but then I could sense that it was getting the better of him, and I...
Yes?
I jumped in and took over.
In French?
Yes.
But you can't speak French.
Oh, I told you it was weird. Of course, it was only for a sentence or two, but they told me later I was perfectly accurate, and my accent was quite good.
Kay, you have gifts. Believe me, I've always thought so, but I didn't want to discuss it with you because you've always been such a goat.
A what? A goat?
That's what we call the skeptics. Goats. Believers like me are called sheep.
Well, I think I'll stay with the goats.
But my dear, your subconscious self has great power. Actually, everyone's has. Far greater power than the primary consciousness, the one we live with. Don't you see? When you jumped in for the French translator, your subconscious self took over. You hadn't been sleeping well. You told me so. You were over the border.
I was what?
Over the border. Your incarnate spirit was sufficiently over the border to receive, but still able to control its own supraliminal. You were able to receive from the French translator, but still able to say the words aloud.
Oh, Dorotha, I don't know. It sounds like gibberish.
Tell you what, after the matinee, come back with me to the Catskills. Stay overnight. You need the rest anyway, and we can talk some more. After the matinee, we drove up to my house together. I knew she was still very skeptical towards the whole thing, not to say hostile. So, on the way, I kept the conversation on very mundane subjects. Kay hardly said anything at all. I made her go and lie down while I fixed dinner. And after we'd finished eating, without any prompting from me, she said,
"What you were saying at lunch about the power of the subconscious self."
"Yes."
How do you get in touch with it, with the power?
Well, there are different ways. I use a Ouija board.
A Ouija board? I didn't know they still made those things.
Oh, my dear. Everyone who's into parapsychology knows about Ouija boards.
You have one?
Of course I have one. You want to see it?
I might look at it.
I'll get it. It's right here.
What you said at lunch about being over the border?
Yes.
I don't know if that's what I'm feeling right now. I have an idea it's just the mountain air.
How do you feel right now?
Sort of, disconnected.
Disassociated?
I don't know what that means.
It could be the beginning of a trance state.
It's very odd. I'm not sure I like it.
Well, here's the Ouija board.
I think my mother had one of those.
It has the letters and numbers from 1 to 10, plus yes and no, and goodbye.
Oh, it's such a funny name, Ouija.
Well, it's a combination of the French and the German words for yes. Oui, French. Ja, German.
How strange.
Kay, I know what you're thinking. What happened yesterday at the UN? How you translated into French?
When I only know German.
Oh, let's start, shall we? Oh, this is all so exciting. Now, this little three-legged, heart-shaped thing is a planchette. We put our fingertips on it very lightly. Yes, that's right. And then we wait till it moves. We were there for hours, till almost midnight. For the first hour, nothing happened. Nothing at all. I was willing to give up. I thought Kay was too tired to continue. Perhaps we'd do better in the morning. But about 10 o'clock, the planchette started to move. It spelled M-A-R. And then it stopped.
Martin.
Yes, but we didn't know that then.
Well, what else did it spell out?
Nothing. Just M-A-R. Over and over again for 2 solid hours.
Then what happened?
Well, a little after 11, Kay looked so exhausted, I insisted that she go to bed. We weren't getting anything new on the Ouija board. I said we could try again in the morning. So we each went to our own rooms and went to sleep. At least I did. But in the morning, when I went to make breakfast, there was Kay, standing over the table, staring at the Ouija board. Morning, Bright Eyes. Did you sleep well?
I didn't sleep at all.
Okay. Did you? Like a top? Never woke up once?
Are you sure?
Well, of course I'm sure.
You didn't come into my room whistling?
Of course not.
Somebody did. Are you sure? You might have walked in your sleep.
I never walk in my sleep, and I can't whistle.
Dorothy, a little after midnight, just after I'd gotten into bed, I heard it. The whistling. It was an old tune. Indian love call. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember. Well, was that all? Just the whistling?
I think so. Except I seemed to hear someone scolding me. Someone very annoyed and irritable.
Okay, let's use the Ouija board again, right this minute. Maybe, just
Dorothy,
maybe.
Do you mind if I use it by myself?
Why, no.
I have this feeling someone is trying to reach me. If I could just be alone.
Of course, I left her alone and went out into the kitchen. But a minute later, I heard it. Very faint, but unmistakable.
Well, she could have been whistling it herself, couldn't she?
Well, of course she could have been.
Of course she could have.
Well, let me tell you what happened next. I took a good long time fixing breakfast. I ate by myself in the kitchen so as not to disturb Kay in the living room. I cleaned up and putted around, and a couple of hours later, I looked up to see Kay standing in the doorway.
Dorothy, I know who it is.
Who, Kay?
The M-A-R. You remember how those letters kept showing up on the Ouija board last night?
Yes, just M-A-R.
They are the first letters of the name Martin.
Do you know a Martin?
Well, this Martin is Martin Vervain.
And you know of Martin Vervain?
Well, this Martin Vervain died 50 years ago.
Okay.
He was an actor. A very great actor, a star. It was his whistle I heard last night, and his voice, though it was very indistinct.
Maybe he was reciting from one of the plays he starred in.
No, I told you. He was scolding me.
But why?
Because it seems he has a play in mind. A play he wanted to write while he was a living actor. But he never had the time or the leisure to write it.
But why should he scold you?
Because he's been trying for years now to persuade me to write it for him.
Only he could never get through to you.
Something like that.
Kay, are you going to? Are you going to write the play?
I must. Don't you think so? Martin Vervain, after all these years, has gotten through to me. Dorothy, I can't let him down.
that night, about midnight, I heard it. I heard the soft creaking of Kay's bed. Heard the door of her room open and close. Heard her go into the living room, pull up a chair. And I knew, I was sure that through the Ouija board, she was receiving the words of the departed actor Martin Vervain. Sure enough, in the morning, I went into the living room, and there was Kay, her face glowing, though she had had no sleep for a day and a half.
The first act is finished, Dorotha. All night I worked. It went so fast I could hardly keep up, but the first act is complete. Oh, Dorotha, who would have thought that I...
Why not you? Why should you not be an automatist? Elizabeth Barrett Browning and Victor Hugo received messages by automatic writing. Why not you?
Oh, I never dreamed.
It's no more than simple telepathy. The fusing of the incarnate with the excarnate spirit.
Is that what's happening?
Martin Vervain is the communicator. That's all an entity ever is.
An entity, you say?
An essence. A being from beyond. A sender. As you are a receiver.
Oh, Dorotha. Dorotha. That this should happen to me.
Sunday night, at about midnight, I heard it again. And I heard Kay get up and go into the living room. But this time she didn't pull up a chair. Instead, I heard the soft tread of her feet, up and down the room. And I heard, even though I could not make out the exact words, I could hear her voice, low, soft, all through the night, her voice declaiming.
What was she doing?
Why, she was composing the play, of course, as it came to her from Martin Vervain.
A play does not get written that way.
I know you are one of the goats, Mr. Gill.
Oh, what happened next, Mrs. Dillingham?
Well, the next day was Monday, and Kay phoned the UN to tell them she wouldn't be in. That, as a matter of fact, she'd have to take off the rest of the week. And every night, about midnight, I heard the whistle, and I'd hear Kay get up and go into the living room. But along about Thursday, I think it was, I didn't hear her voice as I had before. I heard instead, you'll never believe this, I heard a typewriter. Yes, a typewriter. Kay was taking down Martin Vervain's words on a typewriter.
It's incredible.
I told you you wouldn't believe me.
You must admit, Mrs. Dillingham, it's not easy.
Oh, no, of course it isn't. The part about the typewriter, I found that hard to believe myself. Though I had heard of such a thing a long time ago. Well, the next morning I confronted Kay with it.
You don't mind my using your typewriter, do you?
Of course not, but did you? Was it really?
Was I really typing the play? Yes, of course I was.
It sounded so easy. You went so fast.
Oh, Dorotha, there's nothing to it. You know what I've decided? I've decided I'm the entity.
Oh, no, Kay. Martin Vervain is the entity. You are the automatist.
That may have been true in the beginning, but then I went ahead on my own. This is my play. I've even thought of the title. The Color of Desire. Do you like it?
Yes, but I was just typing up the title page.
The Color of Desire by Kay Mahaffey. There.
Tell me, John Matthias, someone is supposed to have said to the man who came to be known as St. John of the Cross, tell me, how do you write your beautiful canticles? To which the poet priest, they say, replied, sometimes God helps me, and sometimes I do it by myself. If the great saint received help from the deity, why should not Kay Mahaffey get help from a deceased actor named Martin Vervain? No reason at all that I can see. We'll continue shortly with Act 3. our second act, we heard from the lips of Dorothy Dillingham the account of how her friend Kay Mahaffey came to write a play. How, after a session with the Ouija board, a discarnate spirit, who in his incarnate existence had been an actor named Martin Vervain, made himself known to Mrs. Mahaffey and conveyed to her telepathically a play he had wanted to write himself during his lifetime. As the act ended, we heard Mrs. Mahaffey say,
Dorothy, I am the entity.
Kay, Martin Vervain is the entity. You are the automatist.
That may have been true at first, and then I went ahead on my own. This is my play. I've even given it a title. The Color of Desire. I was just typing the title page. The Color of Desire by Kay Mahaffey. There.
The next morning, we got out the yellow pages, and we looked up theatrical producers, and we tore the page out of the phone book and glued it to the Ouija board, and moved the planchette over it. And the planchette stopped at the name Norman Gelb, and we gathered up all the pages and put them in a folder and sent them to you.
That is incredible.
I know it's hard for you to believe.
It's impossible.
Mrs. Dillingham, when Mrs. Mahaffey came in here to discuss the production, and all during rehearsals and all the time out of town on tour, she seemed all right. She wasn't, the way she is now.
I know. But she wrote me, I think it was from Philadelphia, that Martin Vervain was starting to give her trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, she didn't say exactly, but she did say he was using bad language and threatening her.
What, you mean physically?
I think so.
Mrs. Dillingham, Mrs. Mahaffey has been under a great strain.
I should say she has.
No. I mean for a long time. Maybe ever since her husband died. Living alone, earning a living, all that. And then she writes this wonderful play. It just comes to her. These things do happen that way sometimes. And it's bought and cast and put into rehearsal and produced and tried out. That's all a lot of excitement and involvement. Even if you've been through it before, it's a big strain. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit if Mrs. Mahaffey's sort of, broken down a little. Her nerves have gotten the best of her. That's all it is.
I'll get it. Norman Gelb's office.
Let me speak to Mrs. Dillingham. I know she's there.
Sure. It's for you. I think it's Mrs. Mahaffey.
Oh. Kay? Oh, dear. Oh, that's awful. Oh, Kay. Yes, of course I will. Right away, dear. I have to go. He's with her and behaving badly.
Oh, sure. You run along. We'll see you at the opening.
I'm not sure Kay will be able to come to the opening, Mr. Gelb.
Not coming to the opening of her own play? Who ever heard of such a thing? This is going to be a night to remember.
Well, Norman and I will remember it, that's for sure. He and I stood up in the back of the theater all through the performance. The play had never gone better. Everything went like clockwork. The actors were magnificent. And when the curtain came down on the third act...
Oh, wow! Wow, terrific! Darn shame she's not here.
Oh, yeah. Finally, they stopped applauding. Finally, they emptied the theater. Norm and I sat in the green room, happy and exhausted. Only one thing remained, the notices. What would the critics say about the play? It didn't seem possible they wouldn't rave about it. But one thing is sure about the theater. You could never be sure.
What do you think, Ted?
Oh, a smash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can't miss.
Yeah.
Still, critics are funny people.
Yeah. What do you say we go across the street?
Okay. Where's your coat?
Just across the street? I don't need it.
Okay, let's go.
Ted, it's a funny thing about the theater. 1 minute it's full of life. Sound, lights, people. The performance ends, the applause stops, the people leave, and it's silent as death and as dark. Look, even the lights on the marquee are going out. Okay, let's cross the street. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Ted.
What's the matter?
I can't stand the idea of Mrs. Mahaffey not being with us when the notices start to come in. I don't want to sit there with just you and my mother. Go on up to Kay's apartment and see if you can't talk her into joining us.
Well, why don't you come with me? She'll listen to you better than to me.
My mother's over there waiting for us. You go, huh?
Okay.
Tell her we just have to have her with us, huh, Ted? Tell her it's the big night for all of us.
Well, I got a taxi and drove to Kay's place. When the door opened and it wasn't Kay Mahaffey, it was Dorothy Dillingham. And she looked worried.
Come in, Mr. Harris.
Isn't Mrs. Mahaffey here?
She's in the bedroom, but don't go in there. She won't recognize you.
Is she sick?
Not exactly. The doctor left just before you got here. He says she's all right. She'll come out of it.
Come out of what?
Well, the doctor said it's a sleep of exhaustion, but I know better.
What do you think it is?
I think it's deep trance.
Oh, no. Mrs. Dillingham.
It started at 8 o'clock. I was in here, and she was in the bedroom. I heard her cry out, Don't, please don't. Mr. Harris, I'm sure he was with her.
You mean?
Martin Vervain. After a while, I went in there, and she was lying on the bed, perfectly quiet. I spoke to her, but she didn't answer me. That's when I called the doctor. I was worried.
Well, of course you were.
The doctor said he found bruise marks on her body.
Oh?
You know how I think they got there?
Now, Mrs. Dillingham.
I know. You're not a believer.
No, I'm sure there's a simple explanation for the bruises.
That's what the doctor said. But I know better.
Mrs. Dillingham, Mr. Gelb and I were very disappointed that neither of you came to the opening.
Oh, did it go well?
Oh, very well. Very, very well.
Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Mr. Harris there?
Oh, yes, just a second. It's for you.
Thanks. Hello?
Ted, the notices are starting to come in. Radio, TV, Ted, they are sensational, fantastic, out of this world.
Oh, wow.
Tell Mrs. Mahaffey she's got to come down here. How is she, by the way?
Well, I haven't seen her yet.
Oh, well, tell her this is something she can't miss. Once in a lifetime thing, unforgettable.
Marvelous, Norm. I'll do my best here.
Don't take no for an answer. I'll see you and make it soon.
Yeah. See you soon, Norman.
That was Mr. Gelb.
Yes, and he says...
Oh, yes, dear. It was Mr. Norman Gelb.
Oh, Mr. Gelb?
Mrs. Mahaffey, Mr. Gelb was calling from a restaurant across the street from the theater. The theater where your play opened tonight.
Oh, yes. The play.
Mrs. Mahaffey, the reviews are starting to come in. Radio, television. Mrs. Mahaffey, they're all great.
Oh, I wrote the play. Just as Mr. Vervain told me to. I never corrected or changed a thing.
Mrs. Mahaffey, Mr. Gelb wants the three of us to join him.
He does?
Yes, and when you walk in, probably everybody will applaud.
For me?
Oh, of course for you.
How will they know who I am?
Well, your picture's been in the papers, and you'll be with me.
Okay, let's go.
Well...
I'll get your coat.
They'll really applaud?
Sure. And we'll sit with Mr. Gelb, and people will stop by the table and congratulate you and tell you how much they liked your play.
Oh, it does sound like fun.
Oh, it is fun, Mrs. Mahaffey. It's fun like no other fun in the world.
Here's your coat, Kay. I've got mine.
Ladies, shall we go? In the taxi, I didn't say much. I was secretly pleased with myself. For once, I had succeeded with Mrs. Mahaffey, and I looked forward to watching her take in all the glories, all the splendor of the theatrical world, which too often is grubby and depressing. But tonight, she'd see it with its best foot forward, and she would be thrilled. So far as I know, there's no bigger thrill to be had than the one that comes from a play that's a smash hit.
I hope I'm doing the right thing.
Of course you are.
You just wait and see, Mrs. Mahaffey. It'll be the experience of your life.
Will it?
You bet it will.
Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, are you whistling?
Me? No. Are you?
No, I can't whistle.
I knew I shouldn't have come.
Driver.
Yeah?
Were you whistling just now?
Why should I be whistling?
Is the radio on?
You want the radio on?
No.
Here you are.
Come on, Mrs. Dillingham.
I heard it. I know I did. Didn't you?
Yes. Come on, Mrs. Marsh.
I shouldn't have come.
Oh, yes, you should.
Look across the street. What is it, Kay? Look up there. The lights.
The marquee.
It's lighting up. The lights are going on. One by one.
The Color of Desire. By
Martin Vervain.
Ted Harris told you at the very start. He said you wouldn't believe it, didn't he? And you don't, do you? I don't blame you. It's a completely incredible story. Do I believe it? Well, I am rather like the White Queen in Alice in Wonderland. I have trained myself to believe 3 incredible things before breakfast. Once you get the hang of it, it's easy. Try it. You'll discover that half the things you find incredible turn out to be true. Incredible, isn't it? Mrs. K. Mahaffey never wrote another play. The Color of Desire ran for 3.5 years. Did Martin Vervain desert her? Or did she desert Martin Vervain? There have been several playwrights who have written one successful play and were never able to do it again. Perhaps Kay Mahaffey was one of these. Or should I say Martin Vervain was one? I leave it up to you. Believe whatever you like. Whatever you believe may very well turn out to be true. Our cast included Norman Rose, Don Scardino, Bryna Rayburn, and Ann Petoniak. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by General Electric Citizen Band radios. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. She is an incredibly imposing figure, Queen Liliolani, last of a pure line of Polynesian royalty, save for the handsome son she faces, nearly eye level to eye level, although Danny Makahini is well over 6 feet. Always a woman of Amazonian proportions, middle age has blown her to gargantuan size and girth, and her anger and emotion is as monumental as the rest of her.
Marry a Howley? I'd as soon see you dead.
Oh, come on, Mother. It's the 20th century, and Hawaii is a state, not a monarchy.
The Polynesian and the American Indian are two of a kind. Two civilizations pirated, their lands raped and stolen, their countries plundered, and their people sold into virtual slavery.
You should be running for the Senate.
I should be making powder and cleaning my gun. For of all the Haolis on this island, the most repressive, imperialist, surrogate king is Carter Bradley. And my son will marry his daughter only over my dead body.
Mother, I've never seen you like this. You're always so reasonable.
You are betrothed to Taormina.
We haven't really seen each other for over 7 years. She's more like a little sister to me.
I know more than you do, my son. For all your doctor's knowledge, I beg you not to tempt fate. The gods have been angry enough for years, and my inner senses tell me what you plan will bring a great auai down upon us. I see a raging disaster already set in being that no human being can stop.
Our mystery drama, Wave of Terror, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Paul Hecht and Carmen Matthews. When she mentioned disaster, Queen Liliolani could not have sensed the extent of the Holocaust, which was to change so many lives. For at the moment she spoke, out of some alluvial fault in the great Alaskan ridge, the earth boiled from its guts like a volcano, throwing up great mountains of lava, displacing trillions of tons of water that formed a great tidal wave, traveling unnoticed beneath the surface, rushing southward at a speed of up to 500 miles an hour towards the first landmass in its way, the islands of Hawaii. 2 days earlier, Danny Makahini and Liz Bradley had gotten off the plane from the States at Hilo Airport. Danny, tall, nut brown. Liz, a blue-eyed, sun-bronzed, typical California girl. God and goddess with a special shine, the shine of love. But despite the message of their eyes and their faith and assurance, their homeland has brought them a cloud of uncertainty.
I'll manage somehow, Danny. Dad's tough, but I can usually break him down.
Yeah, so is Mother. I wish I felt as sure of her. She has a genius for getting her own way.
It's a habit of royalty, and we're both children of royalty. Only yours is for real.
So is yours. Mine is just tradition, but yours is force majeure. Mother is a queen by birth. Your father wears his crown by owning half of Hawaii. What makes me unhappy is that I can't bring you the kind of world you're used to, which is only one of the strikes against me as far as your father is concerned.
Now, don't start that bit again. So you're a Kanaka. I'm a Haole. So what, in this day and age?
Nothing stateside. Here in Hawaii...
What's the difference? We're the ones getting married. Supposing they don't give us their blessing. It's up to you and me, isn't it?
Oh, honey, of course, except... maybe I'm still part heathen after all. Without my mother and your father's blessing, I have a... Now, for all my liberal arts education and medical school, I still can't explain it with anything but a Hawaiian Polynesian word. I have a mea mea.
That's just plain superstition.
No, it's an uneasy feeling. But if it has an explanation, it goes away. Big difference. Welcome home.
Darling, we're borrowing trouble. Let's just go home and face up to our parents, and maybe there won't be anything.
I only want to make it as easy for them as it is for us. I love you.
And I love you. It's as simple as that. So just kiss me a short goodbye, you big worry wart.
When did I have to be asked? What is it?
First rift in the lute. Your ex-rival, Dr. Peter Hughes, is heading straight for us.
How'd he get through customs?
The Bradley name. The key that opens all doors. Funny Dad isn't willing.
He's probably too busy reigning.
What?
Isn't that what a king does all day?
Elizabeth? Danny?
Aloha, Pete. What's the matter with Dad?
Not a thing.
Then why isn't he here to meet me?
He got tied up in some business. Am I such a bad substitute?
Of course not.
I had a feeling I was something of a letdown. By the way, Danny, Queen Liliolani and that exquisite intended of yours, Taormina, are waiting for you outside.
Oh, I'd better make tracks. Mother doesn't like to be kept waiting.
And I'd better get Elizabeth into the helicopter. Mr. Bradley is a little impatient himself.
Will I be hearing from you tomorrow, Liz?
I hope tonight.
I didn't particularly know you knew Danny Makahini.
Only since I went to college on the mainland.
You seem to have made up for lost time.
What does that mean?
I'm not blind. I saw that... I was going to say farewell kiss, but I don't think that quite characterizes it. However...
Pete, I don't want to talk about Danny right now. I want to talk about what you're avoiding. What is it about Dad?
You're quite right. It's a subject I wish I could avoid.
He's sick. What's the matter? Is it his heart?
No, it isn't anything necessarily fatal for a long time, but...
But what?
Well, I would give anything not to be a doctor, or have been one these past few months. Because I have known that magnificent body was letting him down. It's only a shell now.
What do you mean?
Don't let him know I told you, but it can't be hidden much longer. Your father has Parkinson's disease.
Oh, my God. Does that mean he's going to die?
With care, what medication we know has some results. Under normal conditions, no. But there are plenty of symptoms, none of which your father is going to be able to bear.
What symptoms?
In your father's case, mostly muscular. Trembling of the hands, dropping things unconsciously. A rigidity which will inevitably cut down on his normally superactive lifestyle. A marked decrease in his muscular control.
Oh, no. Oh, that can't happen to Dad. What can we do to help?
Some drugs, a fortunate remission in the disease sometimes. Most of all, trying to avoid emotional excitement and fatigue.
Welcome home.
I had to tell you. Especially since...
Why stop now?
I love you, Elizabeth. I'm too old for you, but just the same, I know you're in love with Danny McEheney. That you want to tell your father so. I'm trying very hard to be as objective as a doctor ought to be. I don't know what any of our futures are destined to be, but I do know that your father's life, not necessarily death, but his life, is probably in your hands at this moment and from here on in.
What's the matter? You don't like me anymore?
I love you, Tal. As a little sister. I always have, and I always will.
But you know meaning of blew out tonight.
Yes, Taormina, and I am ashamed.
Please. I know you want to marry a holy girl.
I can't help myself, little sister. I love her.
The Queen will never allow you.
I need Carter Bradley's consent more than I do my own mother's.
And if you do not get it?
And to hell with the past. We will buy our own future. And nothing and no one can stop us.
Elizabeth!
Daddy!
Oh, you can't know how good it is to see you. By damn, you're more beautiful than ever, and you look just like your mother.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm stealing a page from Pete's book, but I think I deserve it because you look so like Beth did when I married her. I'm going to carry you over the threshold back home again.
Dad, you shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, I'm not such a little girl anymore.
Oh, nonsense. Light as a feather, which is just what you are. The proudest feather I wear in my cap. Damn, I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Did I spill?
No, Dad.
I came a cropper off a new stallion I've been breaking in. My arm's a bit stiff.
You all right?
Oh, now you're home. Oh, I have a few bruises here and there, but I can shake them off the moment I see you and Pete happily married. Now you're graduated. Let's make it soon.
Oh, now give the girl a chance to catch her breath, CB.
If I were you, I wouldn't grab her while you can.
Only when Liz wants me.
Now, don't tell me I said something out of line. Typical of me trying to rush things. And this damn hand is bothering me tonight. We can talk it all out tomorrow. Oh, I can't tell you how good it is to have you home in Waialua again, sweetheart.
I've been waiting to get back myself.
It's a cold old house without your mother. You're my one hope for Waialua's future, and have always. A lot of responsibility to put on a daughter's shoulders. But since I have no son left, I know you won't fail me.
So this is where you've been hiding out, young lovers. Danny, you should not have stolen Taormina away from the feast.
I was the one to need to speak to Danny alone.
Thanks, Tal, but I can't speak for myself.
There are too many words in the world. Let us just thank the gods for what little we have. We are a dying race, my son, but still a proud one. You and Tau can keep us alive. And I thank Oro and Tane and Taora that the moment is almost here.
Almost here?
You are a doctor now. Now, the wedding ceremony need wait no longer. I have set it for the full moon, the night after tomorrow.
Mother, Mother, Taormina and I will not be wed.
Tau, is this your wish?
No, but I...
Don't stammer, girl. Answer me.
I will answer you, Mother. I love Tau as a little sister, but I will marry Elizabeth Bradley.
The daughter of Carter Bradley, the Howley?
Yes, Mother.
Never.
I'm sorry, I must. We are in love.
He won't let you.
How can he stop us?
Then I will. If I have to call on all the ancient gods...
Oh, please, Mother, I no longer believe in magic, alui, or any superstitious curse that could harm me or Liz.
No curse or any magic to harm the girl. I have no power for that or second sight. But I tell you this. If you marry this Howley girl, if you tie your life to Carter Bradley's daughter, you end my life. My death will be on your head and hers. I can smell it in the wind. If you insist, in the words of the missionary, you will reap the whirlwind.
Queen Liliolani could have had no specific foreknowledge of the Holocaust in store. Carter Bradley, absolute monarch, whose magnificent physique is betraying him, and whose weakness will lead him back to old sins. None of our characters can yet know the cataclysm of nature which is to affect their lives. I shall return shortly with Act 2. The great shelf of sub-ocean land that lies off the Aleutian chain of islands is still intact. It is some 48 hours still before the titanic undersea explosion will rend it asunder and create a wave that will rise towering to 90 feet, 20 to 30 feet above the great mansion at Wailua, which spreads along the coral cliffs looking northward to the vast Pacific and the coming terror. On the lanai, facing away from the ocean, Carter is just finishing breakfast as Liz joins him.
Well, now it seems more like home again. Morning, Elizabeth, dear.
Morning, Dad.
You know, I've been sitting here snorting, as impatient as the old warhorse I am. But I couldn't wait. I've finished breakfast. I'll ring for yours.
No, Dad, please.
What's the matter, Princess? You don't feel well?
I wish you wouldn't call me that.
What?
Princess.
Well, it's my old name for you, and I always called you. You don't feel well.
I'm tired, Dad. Long trip, change in time.
Well, you should have slept longer. How about some coffee?
No, thanks.
Juice?
Nothing for the moment. We have things to talk about.
Well, of course we have, but I sort of thought we'd keep that for lunch, huh? I mean, Pete will be here, and don't you think he ought to be part of it?
No, Dad, I don't.
Oh, I don't think that's so fair, Princess. No, all right, if you prefer it, Elizabeth. Why I can't use the old name?
It doesn't fit me, Dad. It's not what I am.
On these islands, and particularly this one, it's what you are, at the very least. If we were to ride to Mauna Kea, way up to the top, you could turn and look north, east, west, and south, and every bit of land you saw would be yours. Or will be someday.
Are you so sure, Dad?
I own it. It's mine, along with a few other things. When I'm gone, whose else would it be except yours? And Pete's?
I don't really know. I'm not sure it's that important to me. What would happen if I didn't marry Pete?
Didn't? What are you talking about?
Would the Bradley Ranch still be mine? And all that goes with it if I didn't?
Who else would you marry?
I didn't expect you up so early, my son, after the long trip and the luau.
It was a perfect morning for surfing. When the sun rose, I saw those easy rolling 4-footers, and I grabbed my board and took off.
Happy to be home again, in your own land.
Yes, in a sense. Cutting across those waves out there gave me back not only my sense of balance, but just my own plain good sense.
I'm happy to hear that. Then today, we don't quarrel.
That's up to you. My doubts are all gone.
I would hope that you tell me you are talking about Taormina.
Yes, in part.
Yes, you will marry her.
Mother, listen to me. I know your pride in race, in bloodline, your struggle to make sure that it won't die. But when I left Hawaii to go to UCLA, I was 18. Tao was 10, 11 years old. We made the promises, we took the vows, but Tao was too young to know what was involved. I believed then, as you do still, that our heritage and our race must be preserved, but I don't any longer.
You are a Polynesian prince.
No, I am a citizen of the world, Mother. A doctor. Race, creed, color, nationalism, nothing matters to me but that the human body is one and the same thing. The body made strong or weak by exercise and usage, the brain the same, by education or lack of it.
So you will not marry Taormina?
No.
You think Carter Bradley will share your views, accept you as his son-in-law?
I don't know. I'll find that out today.
But if he doesn't?
We are both of age, Mother. He can't stop us.
I wouldn't be too sure of that. And what about me?
I want you to meet Liz, Mother. I think you'll change your mind.
I will meet her. But I shall not change my mind. And what will you do then?
Meet her first before we come to that decision.
When?
Look, I'll take the Jeep into town and call her. Then I'll drive to Waialua, get her, and bring her back.
You're wasting your time.
I hope not. Because I love you. And I want you to love her, too. I'll be back by mid-afternoon.
Great Tommy, help me. Help me make my son see that our race, shamed and despoiled and dying out, must have new life bred into it. Only Makahini and Taormina can do it. She is a princess in her own right. Help me, Tommy. Help me. Or the smell of doom that comes to me on the wind from the north will come to pass.
Hey, old boy. Stable King here and rub him down good. I rode him hard this morning. Hey, Pete.
Morning, CB.
I'm hungry as a bull. Is lunch ready?
Yes. There's a nice breeze off the water, so Chung Lee set the two of us up on the front lanai.
Two of us? Is Elizabeth still sick? Oh, come, let's go through the house. I have to wash up anyway. Where is she? Upstairs?
No, she left quite a bit before I got here. What do you mean, sick?
Oh, she was feeling a little off her feet at breakfast. Left to go where?
Oh, Danny Makahini came by and picked her up. Liz said she'd be back in the late afternoon.
Danny Makahini? Queen Liliolani's son?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was at medical school on the mainland.
He was. He's graduated. He came back on the same plane with Liz yesterday.
Didn't even know she knew him. But I don't like this about Elizabeth. Is it serious?
In its own way. I was going to let her tell you herself, but maybe as your doctor, it's better if I do it instead.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Get it out. What is it?
Well, let's sit down for a minute. I want to remind you of your condition and that flying off the handle and losing your temper is the worst thing you can do.
Oh, you pill peddlers, you're all prophets of doom.
Well, if you take the pills I provide, you might put yours off a good deal longer. Now, sit down.
All right, but don't try to change the subject. I want to know why Elizabeth went chasing off with Makahini. Did they go surfing?
Not exactly.
Damn my eyebrows, you're a calm enough lover, Pete. Your fiancée goes herring off with another man her first day back home, even if he is just a Kanaka beach boy, and you just let her go.
First, she left before I got here. Second, he is not a Kanaka beach boy. He's a colleague of mine, a doctor of medicine. And lastly, Elizabeth is not my fiancée anymore.
What? How do you know? Where did you find that out?
Yesterday, when I brought her home.
You turned my daughter down?
No, I should have, really, in the first place. I'm far too old for her.
Oh, rubbish.
Well, I'm not marrying her, CB.
And you're not fooling me one bit, Pete. You're still as much in love with Elizabeth as you've always been. I smell a rat, and I'll bet it's Makahini. Is that it? Is that it? Where did they go?
To see the Queen. I imagine to ask her blessing.
To get married? My daughter and a beach boy?
Now, stop talking about Danny like that. And don't get all worked up. It's bad for you.
Oh, I won't get worked up. First of all, because it's just not going to happen. There'll be no marriage between them, because if she doesn't stop it, I will. By God, if he as much as dares...
It's all right, CB. Now just take it easy. It's only a temporary attack, CB. But this time you are going to take one of my pills.
I'm sorry, my dear. You're a lovely girl. And I can hardly blame Danny. But marriage between you is quite impossible.
Mother,
I haven't finished. There are reasons beyond reasons why it can never be. Your blood is not our blood. Danny is already betrothed to Princess Taormina. The gods are already angered and cannot be angered anymore.
For God's sakes, Mother, it's the 20th century. And you are as intelligent and well-read and educated as any woman I know. Stop acting like some old ignorant witch.
I am acting as I must, because within me are ancient chords which sing of death and certain doom for two people.
Queen Liliolani, I respect your point of view.
Do you respect your father's?
Yes, but I will give you the same answer as I would give him. I love Danny. I'm over 20. Danny is 25. There is no way either of you can stop us. I'd rather it wouldn't be like that. But Danny and I have agreed.
She's quite right, Mother. We'd give anything to have both you and Mr. Bradley with us, but if you're not...
I cannot give my consent. I can only warn you, if you persist, it will end in death and disaster. I have nothing more to say. I am going to pray for all of us.
Well, Liz, we're almost all the way home, and we still haven't decided just how we're going to go about it.
I know, Danny. It's just... I don't think we can rush it. Not right now, because of Dad.
If you want to back out, I'm not holding you to anything.
Oh, darling. Darling, don't do that.
Honey, I hate to get long-winded or go chucking my medical knowledge around, but Parkinson's, I mean, it can and almost always is a long, long process.
He's going to need me. I mean, really need me for the first time in his life.
It's a life that could last another 20 years. Are you asking me to wait that long?
No. Yes, there are other... Oh, Danny, I'm so tired, and I just can't think, and we're home. Give me till tomorrow, at least.
Sure, of course, darling. It's only, well, I'm under some pressures of my own, and if I can't have you, well, I won't break my mother's heart or Tao's, and tomorrow night is their night.
I'll talk to Dad tonight. If I can't convince him, we'll be on our own.
Why not let me do it? I'm the one seeking your hand, if not your fortune. I mean, it's up to me.
All right, if you...
What is it?
Pete. He looks as if...
Hello, Danny. Elizabeth.
Where's Dad?
Inside. But, Danny, Liz, if either of you want to talk to him about you, as a doctor, I'd say now isn't the time.
What happened?
I made a judgment. I thought maybe I'd better tell him about you, too. Did Liz tell you about his...
Yeah. Did anything serious happen?
No, Danny. MD to MD, you know how it can go.
Yeah.
He got a bit emotional and suffered some speech impairment. He's all right now, but I wouldn't advise any further.
Yeah, quite right. I'd better duck out fast before he sees me. I'll be in touch tomorrow morning, Liz. Keep your chin up, eh? No real worries about your dad, right, Doctor?
Right.
Just us.
This, too, shall pass. I love you. Till tomorrow.
Me too. And forever.
That, too. Aloha.
You sure Dad's all right?
If we can keep off a certain subject, sure.
I don't want... I can't do any more talking about... Oh, pee on me, quick.
What is it?
Just something that nobody but me knows about. Yet. I wonder if anyone else will. Ever.
What new factor could enter a hoped-for marriage, which already appears to have everything against it? And what is the meaning of Liz's cryptic statement, expressing a knowledge that only she has, and no one else may ever know? Is it the same knowledge that Queen Liliuokalani talks of as buried in the past? And if she too knows that ancient gods are to extract penance for buried sins, who are the two that are doomed? Or are more to die in the dreadful natural phenomenon that is at last about to be unleashed 3,000 miles away? I'll return shortly with Act 3. At exactly 8:42 the following morning on the island of Hawaii, two final ultimatums were issued by two irate parents. One of them by Queen Liliuokalani to her son.
The gods have been angry enough for years. My inner voices tell me what you plan will bring a great Aue upon us. I see a raging disaster will be set in being that no human being can stop.
And Carter Bradley to his daughter the next morning, completely recovered through rest and medication for the moment.
Let's get one thing straight, Princess, and don't interrupt me. I used the old name deliberately. On this island, we are the royalty. And I'm warning you one thing right now. Go near that Makahini Kanaka again, or let him come near you and I'll shoot him down like a dog. I mean that, Princess, as God is my witness. No one or nothing can stop me from doing as I want on this island.
Whether it was sheer coincidence, or whether gods, ancient or contemporary, took offense, this was the moment the titanic explosion occurred, hurling trillions upon trillions of tons of water at breakneck speed above the ocean bed. Within 6 hours, it would hit the north shore of the island of Hawaii head-on. Whether guided by sheer accident or supernatural design, the devastation it would leave in its wake would be, to say the least, supernatural.
Dad, you can't be serious.
Oh, but I am.
You couldn't do this to me.
I'm doing it for you.
But I love Danny.
Childish romance. If you don't marry Pete, I'll leave everything to him.
I don't need anything. Danny can support me. I can work.
You'll never marry him.
Why are you so set against him?
It should be obvious enough.
Nobody could be that prejudiced, that bigoted.
And to make sure if he comes near here or you again, I will shoot him on sight.
Dr. Hughes?
Pete, it's Dad. He's had some sort of attack or something.
All right, Liz, just slow down. Now tell me what happened. And don't worry, there's no danger.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be incoherent, but it was just awful to see him and listen to him just spluttering and talking all sorts of nonsense.
I gave him some medication. Did he take it?
Yes, he's gone upstairs to take it. What is it, Pete?
It's part of his illness. The speech impairment is one of the symptoms. Excitement aggravates them. I'll be right out. And let's see if we can figure what to do. I've given him a sedative that'll keep him quiet for a couple of hours. Problem 1 out of the way, temporarily. Now for problem 2. You.
There isn't any problem about me. I've got to tell Danny we're through. I can't marry Danny.
And what about the child?
The child? You know?
Yes.
But how? Well, I'm not even sure myself.
When I gave you the sedative yesterday, I took some blood. There's no doubt about it, Liz. You're pregnant.
Oh, Lord. Now what am I going to do?
You're going to get in the car with me and drive to Tupapahu. If anything can change Queen Liliolani's mind, it's the child.
So you are already carrying Danny's child? And you think that will alter things?
I'm the one who hoped it would.
I won't give up Danny's baby. That's one part of it no one can take from me.
You have courage, little Laoli. More courage than I had.
I wouldn't say that. You know what a difference there is. Danny would want his child. Call him. Get him here and ask him.
I can't.
Why not?
He left an hour ago for Waialua. I'm surprised you didn't pass him.
He must have taken the Jeep over the back road. That's too rough for a car.
For Waialua? Pete, we've got to stop him somehow. Catch up with him.
It's too late for that.
But if he's gone to Waialua and if Father sees him, he'll kill him.
What is all this?
My father, Queen Liliolani. He's promised to shoot Danny on sight. Oh, please, please, can't you help us somehow?
Why should I?
It could be your son's life.
And now, I am made responsible again for another life, another son. How history repeats itself. But it won't again. It's past time for retribution, and the gods are coming to claim it.
What do you mean?
The Mehameha is upon us. I can feel the ripples of it in my soul, the lift of it like a wave. I will call Brad.
Brad?
Your father. Once, he meant everything to me that Danny means to you.
At the moment the Queen lifted the phone, a tanker plowing across the North Pacific lifted ever so slightly on a 5-inch surface swell. That was the only sign of the gargantuan tsunami, the dreadful tidal wave which swept by at the speed of sound, hurtling toward the north shore of Hawaii. There, its monstrous energy would pile up the waters to a height of over 80 feet, driving inland till its force was spent, to be sucked back with such diabolic speed that it would carry away everything in its path.
Yes?
Brad, it's Lil.
Lil? For Pete's sake. How many years?
12, 13.
You sound just the same.
I don't look it. How are you, Brad?
Oh, I don't know, Lil. I'm not the man I once was.
You'll never change. Certainly not for me. I want to ask you one favor.
Now, Lil, if it's about our children,
Brad, have I ever asked one from you before?
Oh, Lord knows you haven't.
It's a matter of life or death. Will you meet me at the grotto?
If you ask me, how can I refuse?
If we both leave this minute, we should arrive in about an hour and a half.
All right, there. It'll be good to see you again.
If you shut your eyes to what I have become, at least it's dark, I'll see you at the grotto. After your mother died, Elizabeth, we were lovers, your father and I. I carried a child of his in my womb. But we were ridden with pride of race, each for his own, and it drove us apart. We could never be married.
And the child?
Well, I thought it was not meant for me to bear a child of mixed race. I said goodbye to your father, and there, in that grotto, in our temple of love, I aborted and destroyed our child. I offended the gods. Listen to me, little Aoli princess. You will have your father's blessing, as you have mine, Remember that. Love my boy. Take care of him. Bear his child. Then Ta Aurora will be with us again. Say goodbye to Danny for me. I cannot urge any longer, Brad. I thought if I at last was willing to accept commingled blood in a child of our families.
I can't help myself, Lil. I am as I am. I cannot accept any child of my daughter's with mixed blood.
And so you want to kill my boy?
Not if he stays away from Elizabeth.
And the child?
Well, that can be taken care of.
He will stop the children. Make history repeat a terrible mistake. Us all over again.
Lil, I cannot change.
You are changed already. Look at your hands. Shaking now like leaves in the wind.
That's a different matter. I have Parkinson's disease. I told you you'd find a different man.
Not the difference I would have wanted.
Wait a minute. Shh, quiet. Come outside, Lil, quick.
What is it, Brad?
Giant. My God, look at it. It's a half a mile below normal. The fish left gasping on the rocks. A tidal bore is on the way, and a big one.
I know. Ta Aurora has been telling me all morning. I could smell the anger of the gods. It's why I called you here.
To die?
Dead, we cannot stay in the children's way.
Well, there's still King. On the horse we both might...
This gross old woman. Even at your best, you couldn't hoist me on his back. Even with you alone on his back, it's too late. But I have no right. No, try, Brad. Try, if you can.
Home, King, home. Run like a wind, boy.
You're staying.
We've both been legends in our time, Lil. We wouldn't want to outlive our glory.
I shouldn't have done this to you.
No. I'm burned out, Lil. Thanks for making me realize that I hadn't much further to go. I only wish I'd been able to tell Elizabeth. But at the last, she had my blessing and my love.
She knows she has both.
My love, yes, but the other, how can she ever know?
I told her so before I left her.
How could you?
Because I knew what I was going to do. And I know you, Brad. Oh, I know you. If ever any woman knew a man.
Oh, Liz, what a fool I was. We both were. But how good to have you back at last.
Tsunami, it's coming at last.
Are you afraid, Lil?
No, I'm going home. Back to where my roots are. In the sea, to the south. Aurora. The sea god will guide me safe. And you,
I go with you as I should have all those years ago.
But you're shaking.
That's what the wave will free me from. The shame of being less than a man. It's all right, Lil. It's as it should be. We couldn't have each other in life. We'll stand together forever in death. Alive!
The inexorable incoming march of the water did little damage compared to the outgoing surge, which sucked everything into and away with it, like some colossal, unimaginable vacuum cleaner. It left the beach and the inlet stripped clean, and swept Wailua away like so many matchsticks. As far as the eye could see across that northern shore of Hawaii where the wave struck, and as far as the wave penetrated, not a living thing was left. I'll be back shortly. Danny and Liz were married very quietly. There was no formal funeral either for Queen Liliolani or Carter Bradley. Only a memorial service. 2 dynasties were finished, ended, and melded in the 2 young people who never took their loving eyes from each other during the simple wedding service. The close was an exchange between bride and groom in Hawaiian. Aloha. Aloha means hello. Aloha means goodbye. But most of all, it means I love you. For this, after all the terror and Holocaust, turns out to be just that, a love story. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Carmen Matthews, Suzanne Grossman, Gordon Gould, Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.